Good evening. Good evening. How's it going, everybody? Doing well. We're doing good. Oh! New hat. Very nice. How are we doing, everybody? There's one day to go until the Formula 1 season kicks off with cars on track. Exciting times. Don't know why. You know when you have like a bubble in your ears? I don't know if it's just the hat like keeping this off my ears. No, I think I've just been wearing these headphones too much today. Just gone deaf. That's good. How's it going, everybody? How are you? How are you spending your Thursday? How are you spending your final evening of freedom before Formula 1? Going to sleep soon so I can be up for FP2. FP2 starts at what, 4 AM? Something like that, 5 AM UK time at the very least. 5 AM with FP1 starting at 1:30. You can just stay up. Like, we'll do the stream and it's only going to be a couple hours until FP1 starts. Just sleep is for fucking losers, right? Stay up, watch the cars go around, ruin your whole weekend. That's what I'm going to do, and you're going to join me. It's going to be great. Have you seen the new versions of People? They released a new version of People? Humans 2.0? That's pretty big news. I feel like that's bigger news than just this stream would cover. Whole new species of people. We're talking about it on this F1 Manager stream. Jesus. I don't know if you're talking about the new version of the Formula 1 intro video, which I have seen. I cannot show you because I will get immediately copyrighted. Formula 1 is very hot on any kind of copyright on YouTube. But yeah, new opening intro, which you'll see if you just watch any of the sessions this weekend. It looks fine. Like, the animations are maybe a bit... The animations are a bit more 3D movie-ish and a bit less just like motion generic sports broadcast graphics. I think it looks decent. George brought the T-Pros back. Yes, he did. I saw that. He's been saying it in some interviews. I guess he's decided he wants that to be his thing again. Or maybe he's had a publicist that's informed him that it's, you know, people like it. I have to go to the lab tomorrow. I do not want to set myself on fire again. I mean, that's entirely in your hands. You just, well, should I say, just don't put your hands in the fire. There's not much I can do to prevent fires here. Like, I am not Yogi. Who the fuck is the bear? The bear who prevents forest fires. Well, I'm not him. I am not him. I can't help you with that one. You're gonna have to take this upon yourself to not fucking burn yourself. Mr. V, how's the fuel looking? Well, we had an incident. I had an oopsie in, where the hell we were, Monza. There was an oopsie at the line with Verstappen. There was also an oopsie with Felipe Drugovich going right into the back of Piastri's car. I get the feeling we're gonna have to buy a new engine, and we just bought a new ERS. If he broke the ERS doing that, I'm gonna go down to Aston Martin. I'm gonna punch Felipe in the fucking face. Real life. So yeah, in game not going great. Real life. Yeah, the fuel's going fantastic. We're just on the water today. No green screen juice currently. Just a plain old, not even a pint, it's more than the pint. Just a plain old liter of water. Got to stay hydrated. At least Oscar didn't run out of fuel. Well, I think he might have. I think there's a strong chance he had a massive rupture to his fuel tank. I guess he wasn't engulfed in fire. He didn't get Grosjeaned. So the fuel tank probably was intact. So yeah, you're right. They're still fueling his car. A little bit too much, I would say, for the end of the race. So, yeah. Yeah. Almost threw up my J2O laugh. That's just the experience. Just the mystery experience. Just unadulterated wit. The quickest jokes person on the internet. It's going great. It's going great. Before we begin, guys, I wanted to make a little bit of a public announcement. If I could just show you one thing quickly. You may know, as the Formula 1 season starts, that means, of course, and it was late, mind you, but it is here. F1 Fantasy is starting as well. And if you would like to play F1 Fantasy, pick some drivers, try and predict who does well, you can join the official Mr. V's Garage.
Wow.
Thank you. League. It's called the Garage Enthusiasts. There will be a link in the Discord, and I believe there will be a link in the chat as well coming up. Do you want to see if you can be a better fancy picker than me? You fucking can't, but you can try. We currently have 138 people. 138 teams, which means it's going to be relatively hotly contested. We've got... I'm assuming some of you guys, these are real names, so I won't start reading them out too much. That's a little bit weird, but I know we've got Bucky's Boschers. There's definitely a Bosch-related team. There's a BCN Bish. There has to be a Bash team. There has to be a Bash team as well. There's not? We have Charles's LeGregs. No Bash team. What the fuck? Well, if any of you are going to join it and you need a team name, you know, the Bish Bash Bashers, Bash Bash Bashers is fully available. I shall not be revealing who I have picked for my team currently. That will remain a surprise until after Australia. I don't want any of you cheating. Obviously, I am a Formula 1 genius through and through. So it would be unfair on the competition if I showed you who I've picked. But yes, Mercedes Nuts is my favorite team name. Is that actually in here? I know I'm not showing now, just check in. Lawson World Champion from one of you. It's good to be optimistic in life, I always say. Lightning Racing, Mercedes Nuts. And it's right next to me. We've got Mercedes Nuts, Midfield Copian, Mr. V's Garage. Very nice. Someone's called their team Northeast. Representing the geographical region of the Northeast. Very nice. Will Sunday be a rainy masterclass like Brazil was? Well, first it has to rain. It's looking more and more likely that it will. But first, to get a wet race, it has to be wet. So we wait and see on that front. If so, I think it's going to be a pure chaos race. We've also got tons of new rookies in the sport. Many driver swaps. We only have, what, one team with the same lineup from last year. So there's lots of people new to their vehicle, new to their team, getting back a little bit rusty after the winter break, getting used to races. They've got a new engineer telling them random bullshit in their ears. It puts you off. You spin it into the wall, down at, like, turn 1 or 3 or maybe 5, 6 or 11. Just there's many walls in Australia, so I think it's going to be a chaotic race. Is my prediction. Will we get a masterclass from someone? I have to say, obviously McLaren going into the season are strong favourites, but if it does rain, I think that opens up the door for the other teams. Could we see Max winning the opening race of the season? Another Max wet weather masterclass? To absolutely just demolish all of McLaren's hopes and dreams? As a reminder, the last pure chaos race, Alpine got 2 3s. There's that. So I obviously keep my fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I'm just a neutral fan of the sport, happy to see anyone get a podium, except Alpine, obviously. So, yeah, lightning has never struck twice, so I'm sure we're safe. This is the point when Alpine has actually developed the fastest car of the off season. They just sweep the season. All right, let's close this. Let's get in. I'm hoping the title's correct. I'm hoping this is, in fact, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix that follows Monza, but I'm not 100% sure. It is! It's Azerbaijan. That looks like a Baku city to me. I know my calendar order. Are we going to underfuel today? Is it Thursday? Of course! Of course we are. Oh, also, talking of calendar, guys, new video up, currently out for members on YouTube, will be out for everyone else tomorrow. The all-home race calendar, bit of theory crafting, just give every driver a home race, where would they go? Little interesting video if you wanted to watch it. I would like a new driver to win or Alonso to win. I find both of those things to be unlikely. Apart from the chance of an Antonelli win. If it's raining, if it's really cold, Mercedes is quicker when it's cold. Maybe he's a wet weather genie. Maybe he just gets lucky and there's a huge pile up at turn 1, not including him. I think there is a non-zero chance, and a much more significant non-zero chance, of an Antonelli win out of all the rookies. I would love to see it. Just the storylines. I would love to see that so much. Baku, a city built on oil, is the prime place of underfueling. Yeah, I thought it's more built on natural gas, but the point remains. That would be the second ever debut race winner. Who was the first one? I can't for the life of me. Who the hell won their first race? Giancarlo Baghetti. Oh, the legend. Okay, well that's 74 years ago. Whoever said that was 64 years ago. The 1950s was a while ago, my friends. 1961, okay. It was 64 years ago in that case. All right, let's see what we need to do. Oscar also had a bit of an oopsie. What should I say? Djokovic had a bit of an oopsie into the back of Oscar. So I have a feeling there is some damage to Oscar's car. Firstly, how's the powertrain? Fucking hell, man. Well, we'll put this one on. I'm going to put this one on, but then I'm going to swap to this one for quali. Jesus Christ. Engine 39%? Again, we'll stay and then we'll swap to that one for quali. That sucks. That sucks so hard. Just want to see how Max is doing on powertrains. Gearbox is low. He's exploded 2, so that's fun. We can swap him as well. It would be nice to have a good gearbox and engine for Baku, I think. That seems useful. Aerodynamics. What we got, Oscar? Do we have a chassis for you? We do. Front wing has failed? Great. Do we have a rear wing for you? We do. Do we have suspension for you? Okay, we need to build some shit. Suspension and both wings. Wait. What chassis on Max's car? None? Excuse me? How long do we have? 2 weeks. I can build a chassis in 2 weeks. Easy. It's like a little tub made of carbon fibre. There's nothing to it. How quickly can you make that? 9 days. Baku, 11 days. Smashed it. All right, make one chassis. Thank you. Then let's do the wings. They're more likely to get smashed, I think. Rear wing. We got loads of cash. 9.2 mil. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Max can have a chassis before we get to Baku. That's fine. That's fine. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. We're getting another grid penalty? No, we're not. If you change everything before quali, that's completely legal. That's Parc Ferme. We change it before quali. Easy peasy. Are we gonna have an F1 Fancy and F1 Predictions League? Fancy is enough. Fancy is enough. I mean, they're basically the same thing. Like, to be good at fantasy, you have to be good at predicting the races, so it's the same thing. Monte car development. Lots of red. Red means good. Red means hot. We're doing good works. That's great. ATR period starts today, so we can start to do some more stuff for next year, which we shall do. We shall do that. I'll get to that in just a second. Post-race data, Italian Grand Prix. Our car wasn't suited to the track given its poor high-speed performance. Looking at the rest of the grid, our car underperforms on DRS effectiveness. That's nice. Yeah. I mean, we were on for a P5. 6. We were on for a P6. It wasn't that bad. And we were within like 100 meters of it. We did so much of, like 99% of the race. I think honestly it was pretty unfair if the stewards did not give that to us. Like just round it up. It's like in golf. It's just a tap in. It's a tap in at that point. I'm so close to the line. Obviously Max meant to drive over it. Just give us the tap in. Stewards, man. I don't care about any of that shit. Okay. The affiliates. Pato Award hasn't improved. Washed. Neither of our drivers. I mean, Oscar's getting better. He's getting closer to the 90 overall. He's doing good. All right, let's develop some stuff. We are going to develop many things for next year. Many things to re-research for next year. Definitely a side pod and definitely a suspension. People are telling me you need to specialize. I'm not paying too much attention to that, but I do agree that makes sense. A quarter of 70? Where's what, like 17? Ish. And a quarter of 52 must be 13. Alright. I think the suspension... We're going to go for airflow. Or maybe we just want top speed. Bash. Nailed it, mate. Now 2 engineers. Then we research a suspension. Same numbers. Downforce? 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 Tire preservation, don't care. Airflow, don't care. Big drag reduction. Lovely stuff. This is called engineering. I guess we make some more wings. Just make some more wings, right? I would like to know, guys, now we're getting so close to Australia. Because obviously I spend my entire time correctly predicting the outcome of everything Formula 1. What are your predictions? I would like to know your predictions. Who is going to win? Who's going to win in Australia? It's looking like it's going to be wet. It's looking like it's going to be chaotic. McLaren are the favourites, but McLaren are also good at bottling. Who you got? Who are you going for? Bash that in. Just spent like a cool 5 mil. Easy peasy. Let's go to the future again, Max's chassis. Charles Ocon. I feel like that's potentially not a serious answer. Oscar, Max, Oscar. Head says Max, heart says Lewis. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It would be amazing, particularly on his debut at Ferrari, for Lewis. The storylines of that, like the disheartened Charles Leclerc, if Lewis beats him and looks convincing doing it, is going to be mental. So yeah. I would just like us to get pit stop errors. Pit stop time. Pit stop time. There we go. Leclerc win. No McLaren on the podium. That's called copium. Well, yes. And then some. Hot says Piastri, but I think in the wet probably Max. Max. Again, Esteban, like, just actually, not even as a joke is that even plausible. Oscar winning would be great. Max winning is likely. Hart wants Kimi and Charles across the line. People thinking Max in the rain. I don't know if I've biased you by saying Max in the rain. I do think rain is probably good for Max. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. We lost the Oscar in his home race, but for some reason, Russell is in my head. Again, I think there's a chance that Mercedes could do well. Mercedes, not a dark horse, like it's not like they went completely unnoticed, but Mercedes have had a solid testing. Mercedes were looking okay second half last year, and all the body language from that team is coming across very confident. Don't know if that's projection to make it look like, oh, we're absolutely fine. We didn't need Lewis Hamilton anyway. But all the body language coming out of that team seems to be positive. I'm feeling positive on Mercedes. I'm thinking it could be a good season for Mercedes. I kind of see what you mean by saying Russell's in your head. I know that we're making side pods. Neil, before you email me, look at what we're doing. Just go downstairs to the factory, you dick. We are making side pods. Oh, okay. Sorry, Neil. Sorry, Neil. It was. I didn't sleep great last night. Neil has a point. Neil has a point. You don't. Shit. I'm gonna get a workplace conduct complaint. Let's do a sponsor plan. Oh, sponsor getting agitated this time. We need to do a lot. I don't want to hurt Oscar's performance. Staff performance? The technical chief? And head of aero? I feel like not both of them because we're developing the cars for next year, so definitely not that one. Head of aero and technical chief. Pit crew fatigue? Engineer team size? Can't do that. VIPs will go to the simulator. Okay, we can do that. And then this gets us there. Oh, it doesn't. Pit crew fatigue. Race engineers. Weather center effectiveness. What a shame. What a shame to miss out on that. If we do one of these, we get a little bit more cash. Let's do this. I guess let's keep the head of aero because we're doing lots of aero designs. Let's lock these in. Lovely stuff. Let's go to Baku. But first, new front wing and new rear wing. Chassis. Chassis. Okay, we make it 2 days in advance. That's all good. This is why you need affiliates. I've got an affiliate! Nobody wants to interview Pato Award. Nobody likes him. I would happily throw Pato to the wolves, but no. He's just chilling. He's just looking after the simulator, which he can't even use. Great. Okay, we've got new wings. Lovely stuff. We need to make sure I've actually got them on Max's car when we go through it. Engine poor condition, well aware. Okay, new regulations. Financial regulations. Ooh, good morning. In Formula 1, regulation changes help us continually improve the sport for the benefit of competitors and fans alike. Taking this into consideration, we're proposing new financial regulations for the 2026 season. We've noticed the potential for smaller teams to be priced out the competition. Literally the entire point of the cost cap, but okay. So we propose a lower cost cap. No. Wait, are we operating on a cost cap? Are we only using like half the cost cap? I feel like we should bring the cost cap down. I feel like we've done like 45% of it. Oh no, we're projected to go 154%, so that's fun. Maybe we leave the cost cap where it is. I'm ignoring you on YouTube. I'm ignoring you everywhere, Shabby. Make no mistake, that's not platform based. I can and will ignore you and the entire rest of chat. I feel like a lower cost cap could only help us. I feel like that's only beneficial for us, really. So I'm gonna say yes. Hell yeah. Bang it in. I have half a season left. No, I'm pretty sure Baku's over halfway. How many races have we had? We've already had 16 races. We've only got 8 to go. We're 2/3 of the way through, and we haven't even spent half the money. Easy. There's a bit of an underfloor. Lovely stuff. I don't need to read an email about the underfloor. A chassis. There we go. Okay. Put that on Max's car. Let's just check. 232232. 232222. Underfloor for you, my friend. Underfloor for you, Mr. Max. Well done. Yes, I know we've made a chassis. Yes, I'm well aware. Oh, there we go. Hello, mister. With some short-term investments, I believe we can temporarily boost the effectiveness of our design center to increase the number of engineers on staff and the number of design projects that we can work at once. This is only sustainable for the short term. We're just hiring we're getting loads of interns. We're getting loads of interns to build the 2026 car, so basically just McLaren IRL. Spending will come out of the cost cap, but this will give us great competitive advantage this season, or next season, should I say. Oh, no, but the project capacity won't go up, and we're already maxed, so... Oh, but the effectiveness goes to double for all those... Wait, do those projects get affected, or because they've started, are they, like, locked in at how they're going? If I do this, do all those projects get 50% better? I can't... How do I show you behind the chair? That sounds good. Sounds good. Also, I'm going to see what you've done as a prediction. Who has a better setup after FP1? Intriguing. I could easily rig that, but I'm not going to. Seems like a good deal. If you say yes, you need to actually hire the new engineers. They aren't automatically hired. Well, that seems like a shit deal. What am I paying $1 million for then? If it told me conclusively that our designs in progress would be affected, I would say yes, no questions asked. But I don't know if that's the case. I have no idea if that's the case. You know what? Let's just do it. They call me Big Wallet V. Does it make any difference? No. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright. I need to do Ben's contract. We'll get around to that. That's fine. You just need to click to hire them. Click what? Click what? That doesn't tell me anything. Anyway. Good morning, Mr. Azerbaijan Grand Prix. This is a power circuit, and our car isn't well suited due to its low speed performance. Everybody knows that you need good low speed performance for a power circuit. Well, I guess that's not entirely wrong. Baku is very much affected by your ability to get on throttle, which is one of the reasons that Ferrari is so strong there. Ferrari probably the best team on like traction out of a corner for the last few years. Safety car 75%, pretty high, and we've had quite a few in recent races. Warm, not expecting rain. Interesting. Let's say go. Our targets go down. Oh, we can edit the project. Wait, I'll go back and do that. No! Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Seriously? Is this an inescapable menu? This game is rough sometimes, man. Alright, well, Oscar's gonna get 11th. Ah! Oh, no, it's just Oscar. Mouse can get 9th. He's demoralized. He'll still get 9th. It's fine. He was on for a 6th last time. We'll count it as a 6th. It was basically a 6th.
Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital.
I don't believe I can add people to this project. So we can maybe do it after the race, if I remember. Alright. I could try and do a setup now. Load last autosave. We don't do that around here. We live with our mistakes around here. Good straights. Bad cornering. Let's give him that to start with, see what he says. Max, on the other hand. Give him something like that, see what he says. One of them is going to be good. Let's go to P1. Let's do Baku. Wait, it's not a sprint, is it? It is not. It is not a sprint. Good. No, I don't believe in loading the autosaves. You get one shot at life and you get one shot at F1 Manager 24. It's just how the cookie crumbles some days. It's just how the cookie crumbles.
Radio check. Yep.
I like the colouring of that. I feel like this map looks a lot nicer than the ones they use in the actual broadcast. I like the sea texture. Got some kind of like painterly waves in the Azerbaijani sea. I guess it's the Dead Sea? It's some water. I'd love to see some more sexy graphics on the actual broadcast. Like, they're fine, but they don't use them enough. Who's the other Ferrari driver other than Behrman? Oh, it's Ari Knudsen! Not Ari Knudsen, you forgot. How are you going to forget Knudsen? Honestly. Jesus. Ari Knudsen, who was in the Mr. vs. Garage affiliate program, left to join the Ferrari driver program, as if that's a real thing.
A lot nicer to drive.
And he snuck himself an FP1 drive. Well done, Mr. Knudsen. Well done, you. It's the Caspian Sea? Nah, I don't care. It's the Dead Sea now.
Yeah, copy, mate.
Team Radiographic isn't sexy this year. I don't think I believe... Oh, I think I do remember how it looks. It has like a very blocky like waveform thing at the bottom. Yeah, I think that is worse than previous years. I do agree. Oh, is there a Sunday plan? Regarding race? Regarding Bish Bash Bosh? Both of those things will be happening. Let me check, actually. Let me check. It's a good question. The guys who I'm doing the thing with. Last thing he said was, we'll confirm a couple days before the weekend. That was last Saturday. Very nice. Very nice. They haven't posted shit. Alright. In that case, I'll get on them. But yeah, I will be live. I'll let you know. They need to actually confirm to me like how I need to call them and stuff. It's not Will. It's also not P1. There's no way that either Matt or Tommy would miss the first race of the season. That is crazy. Will's Discord had people trying to legitimize using slurs. That's fun. Yeah, not a huge fan of that kind of side of F1 YouTube. There's a few people who fit into that category, and it's not my vibe. Not my vibe. Remember, fuel management is important for the race. Fuel is free. Okay. I've never seen fuel. So I'm a fuel skepticist. Right? You go to a petrol station, you stick that little hose in your car. Have you ever actually seen anything come out of it? No. How do we know that fuel isn't a conspiracy and the cars run just fine forever? And that little dial is just ticking down for fun? Fuel is a conspiracy. I would say I would love to go on P1. I think that would be a fun podcast to go on.
What's this?
Oh no, what is this? Why does it sound like that?
Mr. Infoil hat back at it.
No, it's not a tinfoil hack moment. You've never seen fuel. When do you ever see it? Give me proof that there's anything going on in that tube. I have seen no proof of that. Oh, okay, 58%. It's not terrible. I think we've got the wings in about the right place. Just need to get these other things dialed in. So something like that. Something like that. Yes. Something like that. Try them on that, see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Same tires, they'll be fine. Get out. Ooh! Ooh! 85%! I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay, I need to tick the straights out a bit. I feel like we would want more straights in Baku. That just seems sensible. Let's try this. Let's see what he says. Is the person you're doing the watch along with Monaco-based YouTuber Nico Rosberg? Again, so down for that. That would be so much fun. I get the feeling he may be traveling with a film crew to the race. I don't know. Maybe he only does European ones. But yeah, more than happy to feature as a guest on the up-and-coming YouTube channel Nico Rosberg. Would be amazing. But yeah, what I was going to say was, I think it'd be a lot of fun to go on P1. They just seem like... I like the style of their discussions. I listen to them in the gym sometimes. You know, listen to Tommy spitting facts while I'm doing a cheeky cycle. But they only ever have guests when one of them isn't there. Like, I think it'd be good... I personally think it'd be decent as like a trio. But they only ever have guests when one of them isn't there. I feel like I could do well with either of them, but I do think if it was me and Matt, it might just turn into like a screaming match. Just need to have a competition to see who's got the biggest head. There'd be absolutely no Formula 1 discussed. It's Matt by a long shot, but I think that would devolve quite quickly. But I think with Tommy, that would be a nice civil discussion. I can get into my more nerdy side of things. I miss Katie in there too. Katie was decent. Katie was good. She was never in there as much, and I didn't watch any of their long form stuff on WTF1. I didn't listen to any podcasts or anything, but obviously she would show up in some of those shorter videos. Whoa, you lift. I don't know if that's intended as like a sarcastic insult. Not entirely sure. I'm fucking jacked, bro. Don't know what you're talking about. I'll badger P1 in the comments. Genuinely, that is probably the best way to get on a pod. Because, like, I can't message these fuckers because like, they don't follow me on anything. And they have all their stuff blocked off. I emailed them a while ago to invite them to be in something, and they just didn't respond. So, honestly, the best way to start seeing Mr. V shop in random places is to start annoying those other people in their comments and, you know, in whatever other avenues you have to, like, send them messages. If you want to see this idiot showing up on a podcast or on a watch-along, you know what you got to do. She does Formula E... Katie Fairman does Formula E comms now. Did she commit a crime? Like, is that like some kind of community service? Formula E, Jesus. Well, that's a shame for her. It was looking good, but, you know. get in with Tomo first. As if I haven't done multiple videos with Tomo, as if I don't. Tomo's just hard to track down. Tomo's very busy. When do we get Mr. V-esque predictions? Oh, you mean like a season predictions? Or like weekend predictions? Never. I don't do that. I find those videos entirely boring and completely nonsensical. I make the videos that I want to watch. You need to kidnap the dog. I'm not fucking kidnapping his dog. Why would I do that? I do like... I was going to say a Schnauzer. It's fully a Dachshund. I do like a sausage dog. I've never met Minton. I've met Tomo, but he did not have Minton with him at the time. I do like a sausage dog. I see many sausage dogs in Brighton. It seems to be the dog of choice down here. So I wouldn't mind having him, but I don't want to steal him. I don't want to take him away from his home. You never know, Minton. Maybe Minton needs to be in. Maybe he's like expecting a parcel. That would just be rude. Yeah. I am not stealing the dog. Brighton is full of sausages. Haha, very funny. Yes, it's Eurovision Song Contest. Ah, I see. I just read it as like Mr. V-esque predictions. In the style of Mr. V. I will not be... I always make a point of... I don't listen to any of the songs before the show. Because, you know, if you start listening to them weeks in advance, it kind of taints the experience of the night. So I always go into Eurovision blind. I'm a huge Eurovision fan, and obviously I will inevitably hear some news and probably some of the songs are like inescapable. But I make a point of not trying to listen to them. And therefore, I can't give you any predictions other than wild random guesses, if that's what you want. Listen to the Swedish Eurovisions. I shall not be listening to any of them. We don't do that around here. I like to be a neutral viewer of the contest. Don't even watch the semi-finals. Mainly because I don't know when they are and I can't be bothered. Watch the show and I see them as they come out. First impressions, best impressions. You got to wow me. You get one opportunity to wow Mr. V at Eurovision. You have to make it count. You have to make it count. Alright, I don't think we've got 5 out of 5 in either of these guys. Maybe they get it on the lap back to the grid, back to the pits. That would be nice. Listen to the French. I shall not be doing that. I shall not be doing that. I don't believe in it. Sacrilegious.
Okay, yep.
Sent me to the same times as streams, 8 PM Tuesday and Thursday. I'll definitely not watch them then. I'll be dressing as juiced. Excellent, excellent. You going Eurovision blue juiced or like post Eurovision dark black juiced? It's a very important distinction. All right. Ari Knudsen goes quickest, but it's only practice one. 78% on Oscar. Hopefully Max's... Oh, Max's was already better than that. What was your prediction? After FP1. Well, Oscar's best one is 78. Max's best was 85. So I'm going to have to say Max takes that one. It's a null vote. We've got numbers for both of them. We've got numbers, Shabby. It's up to you. It's up to you. It says 85 right there. And clearly, like, it doesn't... He's already beaten him. Yeah, I'm not even arguing for you, Shabby. I'm just pointing out that if I was one of the people who had joined the prediction, I would be unhappy with that result. But I am impartial. I do believe that you can count that 85 as Max's result, but hey ho, there we go. All right, let's revert this back to 85 because it's clearly better. We just need to get his braking stability back, which I guess we do not that way. This. Oh! Okay. That could be it. That could be it. Let's try that. Going out of mediums, I guess. Make sure they get the laps in. Let's do a setup for Oscar. It's good. Optimal braking. Optimal braking. Let's take that down. Let's take that down. Let's take that up. Let's take that down. It's looking better. Only good on the straights though. We need to change that. Honestly, that could be kind of it. The traction's not going to be...
Do a barrel roll!
The price is going up. The price is going up. So, Shabby, were you just farming points so you could do another one of those? Be honest. Were you just farming points? I'm going to give him this. I'm going to give him this. Let's go to P2. Don't hit the green screen. Please don't hit the green screen. It's just my knees. It's my knees.
Do a
They get so
barrel roll.
close. The problem is with this green screen, it has like a... obviously, you can't see this. Behind the green, there's a supportive brace here. And if I'm bending the green... It's behind the mic. If I'm bending the green around the side of the brace, I'm going to leave a crease there. And that's exactly... It's exactly... off of... impact region. And it's just mega dangerous. You did another one. Fucking hell. Let's do it closer to it. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I'm wearing bad socks today. There's bad socks, bro. It's bad socks. Inflation is real. Inflation is real.
Do a barrel roll!
Inflation is real. Get it. Stop. I'll do it, but... I just had to put the price up before you did another one. Who was it? It was Tim. Oh, yes. That was a launch. That was a fucking launch. I broke the mic. It would be the cable out the back. Because I keep knocking it around. Okay. Let's do an FP2. Let's do an FP2. If I find me for swearing.
Do a barrel roll!
Did you pay? You paid 8,500 for that. I need to set it as like a 1,000 bit cheer. I swear to God. I need to start earning some money out of this. Ah, fuck. I don't even mind the spinning. It's the fact I have to take my headphones off. It's so annoying because there's obviously wired headphones. It's just bothersome. It's bothersome. I am bothered.
Do a barrel roll!
It's bothersome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And it goes up to 9,000 points. Can I do anything else to this?
Balance check. Copy that.
The pit stop will be cheaper soon. Honestly, what's easier to get? Like 9,000 channel points or just like £1? I feel like the time commitment to get that many channel points is so high. You guys are literally putting in like hours of work scrutinizing these predictions just to get me to spin once. Alright, setup's complete. Gain. Come on, gain. How's it looking? It's looking decent. 93 is decent. Try him on that. Only great on the cornering. Oh. I feel like we need a bigger change. I'll try him like that. I'll see what he says. Or we can do one more. Wrong one. Is that exactly what I had? I'll try him on that. I'll see if he likes it. It's a risky move. But we'll try it. Max? What happened to your break? I definitely changed that, mate. I for sure changed that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Alright. Let's give him that one. Confirm. We should do a prediction on whether Mystery retires due to no fuel. Well, no one would vote for that. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. That would be a stupid thing to do. Mr. V, I was remembering the time that Charles Leclerc crashed his $43 million car in a less than optimal crash in Baku 2019. It would be neat if you had something that would represent this. What, you want like the soundbite? You want the soundbite, or you just want me to say the line? Say the line, Bart. Let's see what's going on in this prediction. Confirmed 100% by the end of FP3. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm not entirely sure about that one. I do think an I am stupid sound alert would go quite hard. I can see if they have it. We'll take a look. We'll take a look after FP2.
Well, that's good. Really
I'd prefer a hat that had a red car crash into a brick wall. I can't help you there. I don't know where you'd find such a thing. I can't help you there. I mean, if I knew how to design clothing, maybe I could make something. But I think you're out of luck, honestly. That would look cool. I mean, that would be a great piece of merchandise, genuinely. On like a hat or maybe a t-shirt or both. And that would be very funny. And, you know, it would play in nicely to any Ferrari fan. Got to rep the culture. But no, I can't help you. I can't help you.
What's your feeling? Yeah,
My head's
probably
kind of warm.
copy that.
Can't gamble channel points. Get EU'd. It's not even the EU either. It's just like just Poland. Let's keep him out. May as well get the laps in. Get some track acclimatization. Let's see where the cars are. What's that email? Oh right, okay. The one thing that is so very cool is that lots of time when you get a sponsor on the channel, if it's an online service, they give you like a free version of that. You know, it might be like a few months for free. But it still signs you up as if you're a regular customer. So now I just get like marketing emails and stuff. I had a... I don't know if I said this. I don't know how you've not had a VPN sponsor. I have had one. I had Surfshark about a year ago. It must have been in April last year. So we've had Surfshark. And surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. There may be another video sponsored via VPN soon. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I get some weird stuff. I don't know if I was saying, but obviously streams in November were sponsored by HelloFresh. And we had a sign-up link. And then obviously I had the thing where like I ordered some boxes, and the way that worked is like I ordered a couple boxes and they reimbursed me. So like I did pay for them, but then they put that money like on top of the sponsorship money to pay me back for those boxes. Pretty cool. Very nice. And you know, I like it, but the thing is I live quite sporadic. So like I travel around a decent amount, and like 1 week I just won't be here, or I'll only be here for like 2 days and stuff like this. What's this?
Hey, I have a follow-up on college. I'm starting this summer. D.
D. Hey, well done, Brett. Amazing stuff, man. What are you doing? Also, I asked last time, but I didn't see an answer. But is that like colleges in American college, or colleges in like English style, like European style? 92 and 95 on the setups. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Thank you for the super chat, man. Hope you enjoy it, whatever it may be. Hopefully you're studying something interesting. I guess it is American style. I know that universities are weird, and you do like a range of subjects. I find that bizarre. Yeah, I hope it's something fun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so sponsored by HelloFresh in November, and then I obviously had a couple boxes. I got it for a second week as well, because I was like, I'm here all next week, so it'd be cool to have the food. But then I cancelled it because I was away for 2 weeks. I was basically away for the whole of December, and I could kind of get it. But anyway, I cancelled it. They ring me like a week ago, and this person's like, hello, I'm just ringing from HelloFresh. We see that you're cancelled your subscription. Just wanting to know why that is and what we could do to get you to start your subscription again. And I was like, oh, hi there. I was sponsored by HelloFresh, so I got two boxes for free. And they were like, oh, okay. So what would change your mind to start your subscription up again? And I was like, never had a subscription. Got 2 boxes for free. And they're like, but we've seen your records that you had a subscription end of last year. And I was like, I'm telling you, you sponsored me. You're more than welcome to do it again. And she just like, she wasn't getting it. She like would not understand. And then she'd be like, can I talk you through some of our recipes? And I was like, I know the recipes because I had to read them aloud. I was like, it's nothing on the product, but like, I'm just not in the market. And she was just like, oh, like, what made you sign up the first time? I was like, you sponsored me, you paid me money, happy to do that again. Like, HelloFresh is a good sponsor, and I think it's, I do think it's a good product. Like, stuff is a bit shitty right now, and it looks like I might have to move house again. But, you know, maybe in the future, it's the kind of thing I would actually get. But it's just so funny, the disconnect between, like, different parts of the business. When they sponsor me, but then their, like, marketing team has no idea of that. And then when I say it to them, they're like, oh, how did that come about? And I was just like, well, you tell me. I would love to do, like, a full year-long sponsorship. That'd be great. Even if it was, like, just for the streams or just for the podcast for the year. So there was one sponsor that contacted recently, and they were asking about the podcast, which I assume meaning like as a long-term thing. I haven't heard back, but like, I'm more than happy to do something like that if it's a cool product. So yeah, it's just funny. It's just funny how that works. Then like even the free trial gets like when I had Surfshark a year ago, they gave me a free account for I think it was a 6 months account, and then you get to the end of it, and then you get all marketing emails, and it's like, oh, why did you leave? And it's like, I didn't. I never gave you any debit card information in the first place. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I need to fill up. I might actually come back with a green screen juice. Is this stream sponsored by HelloFresh? It is not. It is not. This stream is not sponsored by anyone. Apart from, of course, the beautiful merchandise over at Mr. V's Garage. MrV'sGarage.com/shop, but you can not do the /shop. It's the homepage of the website. MrV'sGarage.com. All your beautiful stuff. We got new merch, suboptimal merch, medium speed corners merch, and all the classics. It's delightful. You want to show off your racing passion, but you don't want to look like Helmut Marko. That's understandable. Head to MrV'sGarage.com. Anyway, I want to be right back. I'm gonna grab another big stein of water, and then we should be back P3 and then into quali. Wait, if the ads just run, did I miss the ads on Twitch? I could be a moron. Yeah, I missed them. Anyway, I'll be right back. It's just plain water again. We've just gone. No more green screen juice for me. It makes it look horrible. It makes it look dirty. Ugh. Ugh. Chi says hello. Hello to you too, Mr. Chi. How's it going? Brett's doing video editing. I'm in the US. Awesome stuff, man. That's fantastic. That's fantastic to get in. Oh, no, you did say last time. Video editing, great thing to get into. Like, video, you know, media comes and goes, but video's been here for a long time, and video is here to stay. Like, I think I said this before. There's always jobs in video, and it's always a fun thing to work on. So, I think that's great. I think that's very cool. I wish I had done something like film related at uni rather than doing engineering, honestly, but Yeah. And then whatever your plans are for college, if you're going head down, you know, working hard, if you're going there to get sourced up 5 nights a week, have a great time. There's many different ways to do uni, and they're all good options. Apart from the one where you just don't show up to any classes and also don't do anything social, that's a bad option. Don't do that one. That's kind of a fucking stupid idea. But other than that, this is all good options. Turned 30 and started vaping. Why the fuck did you start vaping? Don't do that. Stop doing that. That is a stupid idea, man. Nah, that's my ex-housemate, by the way. This fucker used to live with me for 2 years. Bro, stop vaping. Don't do that. It's thoroughly uncool. What's the weirdest sponsor you've turned down? I had, and it wasn't even that long ago, a law firm, a personal injury law firm. And I know they contacted quite a lot of YouTubers because I was discussing it with some other people. But yeah, so there's a personal injury law firm. That was a bit odd. I had one actually just this week, and it was an African sportsbook website. So, I as far as I can tell, it was African market only, and like sub-Saharan African market only sports betting website. No idea why they wanted to contact me. But yeah, so we had that one. Their email looks so much like a scam. You have no idea how scam-like some of these emails look. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they do it on purpose. Maybe it's just a scam. Crazy stuff. I should not be naming names, but that was quite bizarre. And then there's some weird ones. Like, it's quite common, particularly when you're starting on YouTube, where brands will send you they'll send you the email where it's like, oh, we'll give you the product for free. Not going to pay you, but we'll give you the product for free. And they start sending those to channels as your channel starts to take off. Because obviously that's a terrible deal. They send you like a product that's £15 on Amazon in exchange for an advertising spot that should cost probably multiple thousands of pounds. But obviously if you're new to YouTube and you just have one video that explodes, you don't know that. You probably don't know what that's worth, and so you end up taking it and you give them this like crazy amount of advertising basically for free. But yes, you get some of them and you just get some like weird products sent to you. I actually had some products that were quite good products sent to me, but still they were asking too much. Like, I had one, and it wasn't that long ago, so when the channel, you know, like when I was already getting quite regularly 100,000 views in a video, and it was a company that made like height adjustable desks, and I would quite like a height adjustable desk. But the retail price of one is like 10% of the actual cost of an advertising spot. And so obviously I'm just going to turn them down. It's just like bad business. Just out of principle, going to turn them down. But yeah, you get some weird stuff. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to bring it back in line like this. We need to sort the oversteer. So I guess that's how we do that one. Oh, the traction is not good. But I think this could be... Oh, straights are bad. I think that could be better. That could be better. Let's try him on that. Let's see what he says. And max 95%. Minor tweaks. That could be nice. That could be nice. Let's go to P3. I smoked from 14-year-old to about 24 to 25. Switched to vaping. Has helped me out. Well, I guess if your options are smoking or vaping, yes, I would agree that vaping is probably the better option. If your options are vaping or not vaping, I get the feeling that vaping maybe at that point is not the best option. I don't have a uni essay to do with the stream on in the background. I don't know what to do with myself. Absolutely no idea how to watch Mr. V actually looking at him. What a horrible, horrible suggestion that is for you. I've often wondered how creators sift through the fake business emails from the real ones. Thankfully, it's not that many. It's not like it's like hundreds a day. Back when I was working a corporate job, I would literally get hundreds, if not 1,000 emails a day, literally. So I can get through them real fast. I'm well experienced. So if I get like 3 fake, and I don't even get that, I maybe get like 3 a week, honestly. So it's fine. It takes like less than a minute to read through them, and you can tell straight away because you can just see what the main thing is. The first test is, have I heard of the product? If I've heard of it, then I can make a real quick decision either way. Like most of the time if I have heard of it, it probably is a yes, because it means it's like an established company. But then sometimes it's a company I haven't heard of, but the email just doesn't look like a scam. I don't know, some people they just write emails and they just look like scams. I couldn't tell you why they do that. Like, it's quite easy to write an email that doesn't look like a scam. But they just do, like, without fail. Could not tell you why. Practice with the email simulator in this game. No wonder Mr. V does so well with the email simulator in the game. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of annoying the emails you get in this game. That is nothing compared to real engineering. Real life engineering, it's unbelievable levels of emails. I don't know what you guys do for like work or stuff. Maybe some of you get like literally tens of thousands of emails a day. But I would get consistently, as a minimum level, 200 to 300 a day at work. And then a busy day would be like a few hundred more. It depends when you get like copied into other stuff. And most of those you do have to like actively read. You have a good 30 to 50 in the morning that are just like company automated ones with different systems. That's fun.
Yeah, understood, mate.
I didn't send him out? Fuck's sake. I swear I clicked the button. Try being the sole analyst in the business. It's now part of 4 companies and sits in the IT team. That sounds busy. I can't lie to you. I could just complete. I thought I clicked the button, but I didn't. So Max is going out now. Let's bring Oscar in. Let's see how his setup's looking. Max had a better setup anyway. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Yeah, that's just straight on my bad. Ooh, it's getting better. 95 is better. That we could be on the verge of greatness. I think I've snuck the oversteer out of optimal. Potentially. How do I get that back? Ooh, too far. Too much. Let's try that. Let's just see what he says. Don't forget to change parts for quality. I do actually remember, thankfully. Still get looped into firmware emails from the law firm I did my work experience for last summer. Honestly, people are fucking useless. I would often see like email chains that would have, you know, like year in industry graduate. What the fuck did you call them? Industrial placement students who were just there for a year, and they would get copied in like 2 years later. Thankfully, they wouldn't have access to their work emails, so it's not like they'd be like seeing them at home. But yeah, people just don't care. People just hit reply all. People never ever read who's on the email. Grid penalty? It's not a grid penalty. You can just change the engine. It's before quali. You can just do that. It's fine. Okay, we may as well leave Max out because we're not going to get a setup change done. So we may as well learn the track. Oh, he's 100% on the track. Oh, well. Oh, well. Just hope Oscar finishes his. He's fighting with... Who is he fighting with? Oh, my eyes deceive me. He does not quaddy with a soul. Curious. Mucho curious. Optimal. Optimal. Perfect setup. All right, let's get in. Let's get in. See if it is actually 100%. A few years ago, someone emailed all uni emails. Yeah, we would have that every now and again. You would get like... You would either get like... So when you work in a company as big as like Nissan, you'll see it's broken down into divisions. So you have like European Technical Center, where even the UK office is like between 1,000 and 1,200 people. But then like the wider European engineering core is the best part of 2,000 people. But then you obviously have like all UK staff, which is more like 15,000 people, or you'd have like all global engineering staff, which is fuck knows, like many 20,000 people. And you get times when people would, because if you're gonna send out a list that size, you send the list BCC, so the list cannot be replied all to. Obviously. But no, you would often get people who would accidentally reply to those emails. Maybe they were trying to forward them and they hit reply instead of... I don't know. I definitely remember once or twice and someone hit reply at all, but then like insulted the sender. I guess because they were trying to forward it and be like, this guy's a cunt. But then they did that like reply all to like 1,000 people. That is not a fun day in the office. Why are we talking about emails? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let us see. 90. He said it was perfect. Do you understand what that word means, Oscar? 97% on both cars. Not perfect, but pretty good. Pretty good, I will add.
Let's hope the teams took full advantage of practice. It's time for qualifying. Drivers.
Okay, engines. Car parts. Engine. New engine. New gearbox. Bosch. Maximum Verstappen. New gearbox. Those look like good numbers. Those look fine to me. And let us go. No penalty, because we weren't in Parc Ferme. You've been saying it for the last hour, but we weren't in Parc Ferme. No penalty. Let's go to quali. Let us see what happens here in Baku. We'll go out on the 15, as we always do. And it always goes great. Always goes great for Max, so I'm not going to change a thing. Piastri in a bit of traffic. Got a nice space to Gazzy up ahead there. That should be decent. That should be fine. Let's see. First laps. Verstappen finishes. Bashes it to the top of the thing. Lovely stuff. 0.4 ahead of Alonso. Crucially, almost 0.6 ahead of Ricciardo. My arch nemesis, Daniel Joseph Ricciardo. And Piastri goes faster by 9 thousandths. Or he refuses to be beaten. Even when you're in park firmware, the game doesn't seem to care. It's hit or miss. It seems hit or miss. Sometimes it does. Like last week, we got 2 10-place grid penalties, one for each car. But yeah, I've definitely had times when then... Maybe it's just when you buy one. Like if you just change to a new one in park firmware, I think it doesn't care. But I guess it's just when you buy it. Also, ahead of Sonoda! Ooh, not ahead of Essie though. Yeah, that kind of tracks. Same tyres, same run plan. Get those on. We need to go a bit later. Let's go 250. I want to say yellow flag.
Looks like it's the Aston Martin involved in that.
I never would have expected a Djokovic crash. That's never happened before.
And there's contact with the barrier.
I don't see Felipe staying in F1 manager for too much longer.
It's not going the way the team had hoped today.
I don't see him in an Aston Martin for 2026. That's all I'm going to say. 250. 250. I'm just watching the timer like a hawk and I'm not looking at chat. I'm not getting distracted. Okay, nice. Clear pit lane. Let's go now. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. I saw some people asking if we will do a 2026 season. I think I will. I think I will at this point. I think I'll take a bit of a break. I mean, at this rate, we've got... This is race number 17. So we've got 7 races after this. So we're going to be done in like a few weeks' time. I think I'll take a little break and we might do some other stuff on stream for a bit. But I'm happy to do a 2026. A bit later this year. We need to get our first win and maybe even a championship season. Maybe. What are the chances of an S3 F1 manager? What do you mean by S3? Should I try to run an F1 fantasy F1 for this? honestly, that would be hilarious. Trying to track the points though. Like, I mean, if you're doing it like Formula 1 official fantasy, I guess you just need to track like which teammate beats who, but you get points for like positions gained and lost in the race. So I guess you can see that if you're just paying attention on the last few laps. I think that could be quite fun. That could be quite fun, honestly. But it just sounds like a lot of work for you. So obviously, only do it if you really want to. I'm not forcing you. Would you continue to stream other games? Yeah, I'll do some other stuff in the meantime. I shall replace it with other things. What at this point in time? I don't know. But no, the streams will continue. There's no getting rid of me. You're never getting rid of me. I'm here forever. So are you. Karaoke stream? Hell no. Absolutely no chance in hell of that. That just doesn't sound fun for me in the slightest. Okay, both cars, no improvement. No improvement at all. Cleanly into Q2, and we would even be to Q3 with this pace, which is nice. It's looking okay. Thoroughly cemented our 4th best team position once more. So it's looking good. Plans for D&D. It's still on hold. It's still on hold until I can confidently say that my life is settled. You know, income from this channel is comfortably enough every month. I don't have to worry about bills and stuff. Landlord isn't a fucking bad person. It is looking like we're gonna have to move out again. 4th house move in 4 years. Yeah. But our landlord just does so many illegal things, and it just takes so much of my time dealing with them and trying to get like simple answers out of them that it's just not worth it. So it looks like we're gonna move again. So, you know, no D&D before all of that stuff, certainly. Where did you get the hat, V? Ah, I got it on this little site. You might not have heard of it. It's called MrVsGarage.com. What a bad time to hiccup. MrVsGarage.com. Where you too can pick up a whole range of racing-inspired merchandise. Mr. Fundraiser to buy a house. I'll take it. If you can raise the whatever £600,000 to £700,000 required to buy a house around here, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. Let's do Q2. It's nothing's changed. Let's go. Good batting average, 4 for 4. Yeah. It's been tough. To be fair, the London flat, so 2 years ago now, that was fine. But while I was living there, is when I met Mrs. V, and then I just kind of wanted like my own place, and you know, like a place where we could go and it's just us two. So that's why. But that flat was kind of fine. We did have some issues there because that was like, it was in the roof. It was the top floor of a building and it had like a sloped roof, massive roof. And then the roof in our living room was huge and it had like 4 skylights, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Massive windows, no blinds on them at all. And this was south facing. So we moved in the 1st of June, I want to say, or the last day of May, whatever, start of June. And then immediately, in whatever year that was, boiling hot. No blinds, literally couldn't close like these windows. The flat was unbearably hot the entire time. Also, no aircon in the UK. So it was just crazy. And then the landlord like didn't want to install all this kind of bullshit. And they just like would not get back to us at all. It turned out there was a whole thing after I moved out. It turned out the property manager had been like stealing our rent. So after I moved out, my ex-housemate, he still lives in the same place, and he got like a letter from the landlord. And the landlord doesn't live in the UK; they live abroad. And it was like, "Hi there, I'm the landlord." And they put like proof of address in, so it like matched the names on the contract. They were like, "Can you please give me a ring because we've lost contact with the property manager?" So it turns out, for about a year and a half, the property, because we paid the money to the property manager and they would obviously deduct their fee and send it to the landlord, they had pocketed 100% of the rent and given nothing to the landlord. How the landlord didn't notice that, I have no idea, but they didn't. And so then, yeah, they obviously got it rectified and like they changed the pay directly to the landlord and shit like this. Excuse me? Well, who's done that? Lewis? You silly twat. What have you done that for? You silly bastard. Well, no one set a lap, so that doesn't benefit anyone. Alright. I guess we'll go on the same tires. Yeah, that sounds great. So yeah, property manager just stole all the rent for ages, didn't give it to the landlord. The landlord has to like contact my ex-housemate personally. It's just a crazy story. Like, obviously it was fine for him. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, there was nothing, they didn't try and get any more money out of him or anything like that. They were like, yeah, you've done nothing wrong. Like, you continue to live here. We've sorted it in the background. But just crazy, just absolutely crazy. So, I guess the one time I didn't have a bad landlord, we instead had a bad property manager who committed enormous amounts of fraud, which didn't hurt us necessarily, but it's still not like a normal situation, is it? There's nothing normal about renting in and around London in the UK. It's just always stories like this. It's always crazy. Did that guy go to prison? I don't know. But my understanding is that they just lost contact. So I don't know if he just, like, fled, like, just ran away. I genuinely have no idea what happened to him. It fucked up the landlord, that's a good thing. I mean, clearly she was wealthy enough that it was fine. Like, she didn't notice for over a year. So clearly she was at like a level of wealthy, because our rent in total was, and we split this, but it was 1,900 total. So basically call it $2,000 a month. She didn't notice that she was missing $2,000 a month for a year and a half. That's 36 grand. And just didn't notice. Like, what? So yeah, like, screwing her over, and obviously she was not in the wrong in that situation, but also seems like was wealthy enough that it didn't bankrupt her, let's put it that way. Hamilton Crash trying to imitate the suboptimal hat. He's representing the brand, got their sponsorship bucks going into Maranello. I couldn't remember where fucking Ferrari factory is. I don't know. New F1 trailer. It came out before the stream, actually. It came out a couple hours ago. But yes. We will not be watching it, because again, massive copyright. But I'll give it a look. I'll give my thoughts. If abnormal is the norm in the housing market, then it's normal. Yeah, sadly, this kind of stuff is normal. And it's so tiring. It's just so tiring. I swear to God. Why can't I live in, like, back in the 1970s when houses cost one fucking loaf of bread? They're basically free. You sneeze and it's like, oh, bless you, have a house. Well, obviously they weren't, but they were so much more affordable and jobs paid much more fair wages. Is it copywritten if it's a trailer? Absolutely. Absolutely. But also it's on YouTube, so just YouTube content ID system will fuck you up real quick. They get you real fast. So no, I will not be watching it. Are you waking up early to watch F1, or are you going to go to bed late? So I think tomorrow I will go to bed late. I will just stay up. Because Mrs. V gets... No, she's getting here in the afternoon. Anyway, you know, it's Friday night. So if we're starting this thing at like 4 a.m, I just stay up. It'll be fine. I was up until like 3 a.m. last night, just like working on a video. So that's not really a big deal. But then Saturday night, I think I will then go to bed at like 8 p.m. and try and get like 4 hours sleep. Because on Sunday, we've got race watch long, film the podcast, edit the podcast, bish bash bosh. Probably not in that order. Film the podcast, bish bash bosh, edit the podcast. It's a long day. It's a long, long day. So yeah, I think Friday stay up, Saturday go to bed. That's my expert plan. You should do the same. And just don't watch practice. Well, if I'm still up at 1:30 this evening, I might stick practice 1 on, but I probably shouldn't do that. I probably should just go to bed.
We need to cool the PU on this.
Have a vape, the nicotine will help you keep awake. No! No, G! Fuck off. Are you sponsored by fucking, like, Velo or something? This is Views guerrilla marketing at its finest. Honestly. Marlboro never did leave Formula 1. Who was that?
Flag.
Yuki Tsunoda sticks it on P2 and then fucking bins it at turn 1 of all places, man. You gotta turn the steering wheel, Yuki. Just hot on the brakes, just hot on the brakes. Okay, I get the feeling there's not enough time to go back out. Well, actually, I don't want those tires. I don't think. Oh, let's see. What's this?
It sounds like you need a nicotine product. Theory 114 of Hecko.
Leave me alone. William Morris International, get out of my comment section. They've discovered that 200 bits on Twitch is far cheaper than sponsoring a Formula 1 team. I cannot wait for the cheer, which is going to be like a full paragraph of fucking vape ad copy. I don't need a vape. What I need is 2 to 3 Monster Ultras, stay up late, you know, working on a video, get 4 hours sleep, rinse, repeat. It's fine. I am a healthy individual and I am fine. You need ADHD meds. Well, there's an argument to be made, yeah. Fuck the nick, inject the hero straight up your bum. Well, that's certainly a message. That certainly is a chat message. ADHD meds, my love. What is going on? What is going on? Could you get on the level in it? Ah, so you're getting into the spirit of the South. Tempted by a Monster Ultra flavoured vape. I mean, aren't all vapes? The overlap of vape flavors and Monster Ultra flavors. There we go. There we go.
Actually, we are British American Tobacco, a leading multi-category consumer goods company that provides tobacco and nicotine products to millions of consumers around the world. We are committed to building a smokeless world and creating a better tomorrow.
My mistake. Thank you, British American Tobacco, for the 200 bits. It's very generous. Yeah, I know we don't really see them on the side of McLaren anymore. We used to get a better tomorrow, whatever that means, everywhere. Could you explain to us more about the mission? Your vision of a better tomorrow? A smokeless world. You're not doing a very good job of that one currently. It seems like you're actively going for a smoked world. What's this? Fucking hell.
Explore our range of rechargeable and reusable vape kits, including starter bundles with everything you need to get started.
No! Not... Don't make starter bundles of vape. Don't make it easier to start vaping. Fuck me. Don't buy vapes in a multi-pack. That is just straight up not good for you. Thoughts about cigars? Oh, well, a cigar. I mean, forget everything I just said. A cigar is a refined luxury. And really a status symbol that has endured the test of time. I myself, of course, like to import my cigars. There's no better flavor or mouthfeel, I must say, than a... I don't know any cigar brands, guys. Hello. Good, thank you. I just saw who that was for.
Shabby Wobby gifted a tier 1 sub to British_American_Tobacco. They have given 35 gift subs in the channel.
I can't wait to click on that Twitch username, and it's the official account for British American Tobacco. Also, we're on a hype train. Thank you to the nicotine industry for the hype train. Very cool. British American Tobacco, created May 1st, 2019, is now a subscriber to this channel. I don't know if I'm violating any sports advertising regulations there. I might be getting in trouble with broadcast regulations in the United Kingdom. Just ignore the cars. There's no Formula 1 happening. Ignore the cars. This has nothing to do with the sport. We are not advertising tobacco.
Tyres are good. You're clear. So go one and you're good to push.
Oh, British American Tobacco has never chatted in the channel. A silent viewer, I see. A silent viewer. Okay, we crossed the line. This? Actually, that's just the start of the lap, I believe. It is.
Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlborough country. Copyright 1989 Philip Morris International. All rights reserved.
What's this? What was that?
A Marlborough Gold a day keeps the doctor and your lungs away, Philip Morris.
I would like to backtrack. Come to where the flavour is? Come to Marlborough country. Is this like a package holiday deal? Is it all inclusive? Like, give me some details at least so I can consider it properly. Is that an actual slogan? Is that an actual slogan from Philip Morris? Oh, fuck off. Honestly. Honestly. Well, I mean, it's true what they say. Tobacco advertisers, damn good at their job. And you can buy this poster. You can buy this poster and put it up on your wall. So every day, you can have cigarettes advertised directly to you. So that's nice. Am I allowed to put a massive bong on the front of my F1 car? Well, I did read the regulations a little while ago, the technical regulations. I suppose as long as it's within the bounding box, then yes. So as long as you're like hot on your CAD geometry, I see no reason why not. Obviously, it has to pass a crash test. You got a frontal impact test to pass, and then I guess technically that would be considered part of the front wing. So you've got the, you know, the deflection tests, the flexi wing deflection tests. But ultimately, I see no reason why you can't have a bong on the front of your F1 car. What is the aero benefit? Is it like flow conditioning, or are you deflecting air like down to the underfloor? Bong, James Bong. Why did I read that out? We need Mr. V branded chocolate cigarette. No! 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 I don't like the look of the huge impending lawsuit coming my direction. There's going to be no Mr. V branded anything cigarette related. No matter how many cheers I get from Philip Morris. Or British American Tobacco, for that matter. It's very generous of them to do their community outreach in this way. You are not seeing my logo popping up on any cigarette packets anytime soon. Mr. V check memed. Oh, for fuck's sake. I will check it briefly, and I will deem if it's worthy to go on the stream. I open it up and it's just so many pictures of me photoshopped onto drivers. There's one of me photoshopped onto Kanye West with a MAGA hat. Yeah, that's cursed. That's cursed, that one is. I actually don't like that one in the slightest. Is it going to show up? No? No Discord? No Discord? I guess I can just go like monitor capture it. Let me show you this. So first things first. Don't do this. Don't make this. Don't do that. Secondly, this is not photoshopped actually. This is just a reference picture I've uploaded for you guys to use. No one seems to be using this anywhere. I don't understand why. And then finally, you moved quickly. Honestly, you moved real quick. It's not a terrible Photoshop. I don't know if you're using like a Face Mash app. It's not a terrible Photoshop. It has given me a lazy eye. I don't know if that was intentional. Shabby. 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 Okay, I can't lie. The poster goes hard. The poster goes hard. What else do we have? This, yeah, this, It's made him fucking pink. You've made Lewis pink. He looks like Morph from Art Attack. This one also cut. That just looks like me. That's just me. That's me doing my Oscar Piastri cosplay. Yeah. It's so smooth. You gotta stop using the face swap apps. It has airbrushed my face within an inch of my life. My face is no way near that smooth, right? Okay. Not a drop of moisturizer has ever touched my beautiful, unburdened skin. It's way too smooth. Oh, the classic. My love, my favorite. Fucking hell. Yeah, yeah. Enough. Enough of this. Enough of that. No more of that. Let's do Q3. Can you explain the femboy cat server? What?
The green light.
That's a message. That's not a server. That's a person's user profile. It's not a server. Okay. I know what's going to happen now is you guys are going to edit the clip and you're going to take the very small line on Discord out so it looks like it is a server.
Okay.
Is Mr. V aware of the unsanctioned races happening in our set? Fully don't care. Do what you want. Fully don't care.
Work on brakes. Yep.
Okay, let's get some bankers in. Sonoda technically is here, but is out, so he's getting P10. We can only hope for another red flag. A second off science. Are you mental? I'm assuming Piastri will go quicker. Verstappen was kind of stuck behind Russell. Yeah, he's been slowed down by Russell. Oscar, on the other hand, 0.3. There we go. A red flag now.
That's a strong one.
Even just now, I will take it. P3 start, I'll take it.
Box. Copy.
In 23 minutes is F3 practice. I don't watch Formula 3, let alone Formula 3 practice, but I'm practically starving for racing. I mean, you know, you might learn some new faces. There's all new people in Formula 3 now. You can see the up-and-coming stars of Formula 1's future. You call yourself a fan. Okay, new tyres. Brand new tyres. Lovely stuff. Is Van Dorn real? I am confused by your question. The last time I checked, Stoffel Van Dorn was a real person, yes. I'm just questioning whether that's what you meant. It's just a hoax made up by the Dutch. Okay, let's get to 250 again. Ricardo goes out. Okay, let's get Verstappen actually in some clear air, clear space. Lovely, lovely. And Piastri can go now. Hopefully no one comes out the garage. Nice. You know, it'd be so nice in this game, and a nice little touch like real life, if you could have spotters on the pit wall, or even just like your people sat on the pit, like in the little hut thing, because they will obviously tell you when other teams are coming out, so you don't get blocked, or they can at least. That would be a nice little touch, like a little indicator up there to show when people are about to come out. Like maybe you have to upgrade to get that, but that would be a cool thing. Like those little hut things are just chock full of spy cameras, measuring all kinds of stuff, including things like this. So it would be nice. Stoffel Van Dorn is a cryptid. Well, to be fair, I've never seen him in real life. No, wait, is that true? Have I just seen races where he was there? Maybe all the pictures are hoaxes. Like a, you know, Loch Ness Monster kind of thing. It's just it's a crow in front of the lens. A pigeon in the shape of a Dutchman.
Tires are good.
Yeah, I suppose I've never like gone up and touched Van Dorn. I've never verified his corporeal nature. He's Belgium? I don't care. It's the same thing. I actually just didn't ask.
Welcome back, everyone.
Now you're going to try and argue that Belgium and the Netherlands are somehow different things. They're clearly just the same thing. Like, what, two countries the size of one UK county? Alright, fuck off. It's just South Netherlands. It's the South Netherlands.
Drivers will be battling it out on the streets of the Baku city circuit, a real contradiction of a track. From the long main straight, where the less drag the better.
Belgium is the South Netherlands. Luxembourg. I mean, actually, I've never been to Luxembourg, so for all I know, that's just like a fucking neighborhood in West Germany. There's no reason. There's no reason for Luxembourg to exist, and there's no real reason for Belgium to exist. I would say Netherlands annexes Belgium. It's very popular in global politics right now. Make Belgium Dutch again. They can have that. You know, Belgium gets weed. The Netherlands gets supreme control of the European Parliament. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. If Belgium and the Netherlands were different countries, they'd both have their own F1 race. You're trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me into saying that the Dutch and South Dutch Grand Prix are two different countries. We've been to Spa so many times. Obviously, you've seen the banners that say the Rolex South Netherlands Grand Prix. Like, it's the South Netherlands. Mr. If the YouTube career doesn't work out, you can always go for a dictator position. This is the first step. This is honestly just a stepping stone. All of this is buying like public favor. So then when I launch my political career, I will, you know, sweep all the polls, no competition. I gain supreme power. I suppose we could start with the UK, but you know, it's a shithole. Maybe I move to Europe, I get in through like the European Parliament, that kind of thing. Work my way up. We conglomerate the EU. I make it seem super happy and like good for everyone, all that kind of stuff. And then suddenly, EU is one big thing. I am declared EU president. Day one, dictator. Dictator. The rules are coming in, right? Firstly, the word Americano, death penalty. Sorry, Americano with milk, death penalty. If you order that, we won't kill you on the spot. We'll cut off your hands on the spot, you know, as a show of force to the other people in the cafe. You get dragged off, gulag for 5 to 7 years, then death, and your entire family. All clothing stores replaced with Mr. V's Garage stock. It's all Mr. V's Garage stock. There are only 2 hat designs you can have. Cargo Vroom Vroom or Suboptimal. Those are the 2 options for headwear. Better get used to it. What other rules are we bringing in? Seems fair. Mr. V, I just want to thank you for such great content on YouTube. Thank you for being the greatest F1 creator. I mean, thank you. Thank you, completely real person and not a paid actor here to bolster my political career. Thank you. It's a very kind thing to say and completely a completely unprompted time for you to do it, and I wasn't just pressing the button under the desk furiously. If one mandated a vape from 13 years of age. No! Get out of... Cigarette companies, get out of the chat. I swear to God. Unless you're using more bits, I will thoroughly accept paid text-to-speech. But get out of the free chat. Get out of here. My paid actor says, lol guys, I'm actually real, I swear. Yes! A completely convincing message to send to prove to the world that you're not a paid actor. Well done, well done. Some of us from Big Tobacco have already subscribed. Okay, I'll allow that. I'll allow that because I earn money from that. If the tobacco companies are paying me, such as up there, where British American Tobacco is still the latest Twitch enthusiast, if I directly profit from the tobacco industry, then I'm all for it. You can run tobacco ads all you want as long as I get my paycheck. But you can't hang out for free. You can't hang out for free. This is a, you know, this is a quid pro quo. I think that's the quote. It's a situation going on. We'll have fun scientific research. Of course. How else would we invent new flavors of Monster Ultra? I have no further comments on that. But obviously. Okay. We want to go one stop in, medium hard, or hard medium. I guess I don't hate either of those. We just leave them on this strategy. Seems kind of fine. We could go with less pace, and then we will be slower. So that's a fun way to do it. His race time is 1:29.17. What is this?
How many bits for a cigarette brand logo as racetracks?
Fuck.
I do have a feeling that Camel GP might be a banger track.
You have to understand. You have to understand. I can't make that video. Just straight up. The optics are real bad. If I make that video, I can't make that video. 1:29.22, 5 seconds slower. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave them as is. I feel like Max can go faster on his second stint. Oh, he's 3 seconds faster. Hey, look at that. I feel like Oscar can probably go faster on his final stint. Ooh, I won't go 5 dot pace. We'll stay above that, and then we'll burn it at the end. Should be good. That's not terrible. Make it as a Patreon exclusive. I mean, I can do a channel member exclusive on YouTube. That is possible. I can't. For my soul, for my internal happiness, I can't make cigarette sponsor logos. I just can't do that. I just can't. Would you permit someone to make a video cutting clips on a stream with all the pro smoking bits? Yeah. You do you. You go for it. I particularly like the I will accept the tobacco money if I'm getting paid. Look, everyone's got their price. Everyone's got a price. Everyone's got morals, right? And everyone's morals are fully superseded with the right price. You two would sponsor tobacco for the right money. No. No, okay, no. I'm not sponsoring tobacco. The other way around. I don't know why I would... I'm going to stop talking. We need to take a break. I completely forgot to take a break, so I need to do that. Twitch has already had one. You know what? I'm just going to run out on YouTube. I'll stay here. I don't need to go anywhere. My bladder's just stopped because I'm so sleep deprived. So I don't need to go anywhere. What Mr. V merch designs make the best track? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's an idea I can get behind. Nothing to do. Nothing to do with little things of nicotine and tar. Getting ignited and inhaled into your lungs. Just good, honest, fun, fashion design. Pedestrian fashion fun. That's what we want around here. Corners collection is cheating. You have to take the whole design, which means you're doing a lot of like this. So I think maybe not a banger. For April Fools, I can't even talk. Maybe I should take a break. I do kind of already have a plan for April Fools, but I need to actually start working on it because I guess I've only got 2 weeks. I need to write a script. But I did kind of have a plan for April Fools already. And then obviously the other joke video, which will not be April 1st, but rather... What, July 1st? June 1st. June 1st. What is a straight? I was just deciding if we do it like at the start of Pride or do it the day that Pride ends. I'm on a train watching Choo Choo. Yeah, the chat has devolved. The chat has devolved, I see. I think your logo would suck ass as an F1 track. I agree. I fundamentally agree. I fucking did not cook with that one. Look, okay, I made them back in the day before I realized how important it was to have solid track design going on your logo. I was naive. I was naive when I put together the XX Heart Heart, okay. I was but a young child man. And now I'm an old child man. Start of Pride would be funny. Yeah, I agree so. But I am planning the what is a straight video. The thing is, I took a look at that script. It's complicated. It's complicated. It is genuinely a hard issue to tackle. It fully in the racing sense. Like, it is not simple. I don't know what argument I'm trying to make in that video. But that is still in the works. But I've got another thing planned for April 1st. Hopefully I can get it made on time. It shouldn't take too long to edit. I just need to film it, which is going to be the interesting part. When's my paycheck for being such a good paid actor? I'm doing a stream. I'm doing a stream. Okay. Look, we agreed to the deal. You get all the chat about tobacco going, and then we, cash onto the table. We agreed. You know the deal. You know the deal. Mr. V, the council would like to know how cars are born in the Cars universe. Okay, it's time for the race. We are gonna go. I just had an email titled sponsorship proposal. Which one of you did this? Which one of you did this? The timing on that. Which one? One of you just sent me an email, which I'll read to you here. The subject line, sponsorship proposal, Mr. Vape x Mr. V's Garage. Dear Mr. V, we're big fans of Mr. V's Garage and your top tier F1 content. Your passion for motorsport, high energy race breakdowns, and engaged community make your channel the perfect partner for Mr. Vape's Monster Ultra flavored vapes. A bold fusion of energy and flavor designed for those who live life in the fast lane. Why this partnership works. High octane synergy. F1 is all about speed, endurance, and pushing limits, just like Monster Ultra and Mr. Vape. Engaged motorsport audience. Your viewers are passionate, loyal, and always looking for the next big thing. Seamless integration. Whether in race recaps, predictions, or live discussions, Monster Ultra flavored vapes can naturally fit into your content. Sponsorship benefits for Mr. V's Garage. Financial support. A tailored sponsorship package to back your content creation. Product sponsorship. Supply of Monster Ultra. Oh. My brain stopped reading there, and I was elated, but then it continued. Supply of Monster Ultra flavored vapes for reviews, giveaways, personal use. Personal use. Exclusive giveaways and merch. Special edition products and branded merchandise for your audience. 100% chat GPT. I mean, sometimes a broken clock it tells the time, and sometimes you strike gold. VIP experiences, potential opportunities for F1 event collaborations. If this is ChatGPT, it absolutely bangs. How we can work together. Branded video segments powered by Mr. Vape race previews. So they're specifically asking to sponsor the non-existent Mr. V race preview videos. Or Q&A. Oh, post-race analysis. I guess they could sponsor the podcast. The podcast, Mr. V CCC, brought to you by Mr. Vape. Yeah, it reads like ChatGPT, but it's a good use. This is a good use of that kind of thing. I still don't endorse full synthesis AI models, but if you're going to use it for anything, this was well done at least. You could have written this by hand. Whoever did this, all I'll tell you is, you could have written this yourself, and it wouldn't have taken long, and it would have been better. ChatGPT will never be better than you just doing it yourself. I don't want to read out the name in case that's your real name. Like, it's signed the email from a name, but the actual email address is also in that name. So I'm assuming that's one of your real name. So I shall not be reading that one out. Yeah, in general, guys, I will say, not a fan of anything full AI, ChatGPT, AI images. I'm thinking I might go and like fully ban them in the Discord soon, just because you don't need them, and you're fucking burning shit tons of fossil fuels making those bullshit images. My personal statement for you would disagree that ChatGPT can't do... Look, okay. Maybe the people reading your stuff are also fully illiterate. Sure, then in that case, ChatGPT will get through. If you hand anything written by ChatGPT to an actual human with eyes and a brain, it reads like hot, like steaming garbage. It never sounds good. I use it to debug code. You fully shouldn't do that, but fair enough. You know you can just Google it, right? That's where you ask ChatGPT, and ChatGPT turns around and Googles it, and then tells you what it found on Google, sometimes correctly, but not all the time. But it just writes it in a sentence for you. It's literally just Googling it, but using 1,000 times more resources. Anyway, why am I not using softs to start this strategy? I guess we could. I feel like the medium hard is better. I feel like the one that the game gives to me is normally the best shot. Like, I always change it, and I always end up doing worse. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. I quite like what this has given me. So let's head off. Oh! Just take one lap of fuel now. Just one lap of fuel. Get them on push. Also need to turn the aggression up. Oh, that was max. Need to turn the aggression up as soon as we get to the race. But let's head to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I feel like you hate ChatGPT more than vapes. I think, honestly, I might. Genuinely. It's half the product and half the wholehearted willingness that Sony people have adopted this absolute garbage with. It really bugs me. But yeah. Like, yeah, I understand. And you have things like Sora can make these really sleek looking videos and it saves loads of time. It's all garbage and not the good kind of garbage. Fun garbage is only ever created when a human sits down and does something. You don't even have to do it well. You don't have to be good at what you're doing. You just have to care about it. Yeah, I just fully hate AI. I believe I might just put a rule in on the Discord to ban it fully because it's just garbage.
Push it, you know what to do. Copy.
Manager. That should say Tag Heuer. Verstappen as well. Started P7's got ahead of Ricardo. Into P6. Ricardo is fighting the Jote. Which means Verstappen just has Russell up ahead. Not terrible. Let's stay on Piastri. Muted? I'm not muted. But I wasn't, I don't, I could see the whole time the waveform. I wasn't muted. In that case, it was just like an OBS error. I've taken the keybinds off for muting myself because I did it so many times. Silenced by tobacco company. Okay, weird. Yeah, all I was saying, I don't know what point it cuts out, but anything based on AI, it just makes soulless garbage. And, you know, for something to be good, it has to have that human touch in it. Yeah, you can use it as a tool. You can use, like, Adobe fucking AI, like, clean up on images to remove a background, sure. But making, like, a whole picture and something, getting ChatGPT to write, like, a whole fucking book, and it's just bland. It just makes this, like, horrible, flavorless porridge. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of it, but... But why should I care? It's just shit. Anyway.
Not too bad, that.
Verstappen gets Russell already 2 seconds off the back of Leclerc. Would really like to get up to the back of that pack so we can get into the DRS train. Let us see. We can keep burning fuel. Can we? I kind of just need Piastri to slow Leclerc down. Whoa! Charles, just be careful back there, mate. Just be careful. Let's turn Piastri's fuel down. Hopefully he can slow Leclerc.
Yes. Good lift the coast now. Copy.
Put the mute keybind back because it's funny.
It's always heartwarming to know that you guys prefer when you can't hear me. Thank you for the super chat, Ethan. Leclerc trying to make moves. Getting frisky. He's hustling and bustling, but he's not making his way through. Turn Oscar down. Hopefully means we slow Charles down. He's probably going to get us down this straight, but... Oh! He fucks it. He fucks it going through there. I want to say the turn 20, which is just clearly not a turn. Charles literally can't get past. He just can't do it. He is washed. Charles Leclerc is washed. I just noticed as well, Hamilton and Vesti both starting down outside the top 10. With Yuki Tsunoda P18. Surely he started on P10, but I guess maybe he had a penalty for replacing some components. And Charles Leclerc still can't get past Oscar, which means Verstappen is getting closer to the back within a second now. Which means we should have DRS? No. Too far away. But within a second of Oscar, and Oscar stays ahead. Oh, my beautiful baby boy. My beautiful baby boy, Oscar. Oh, we love to see it. Okay. The 2 Red Bulls, they're going to get out front. That's fine. But at least we can trap Charles Leclerc in a confusing hell of my own creation. I'm calling an Oscodium. If Man U can win 4-1, you can at least get a P3. Who are Man U playing? What's this? Oh, I see. There's a loophole.
Do a barrel roll.
I see you found a loophole, Teo, if you don't have enough Twitch channel points. I suppose I have to. I suppose I have to. Them's the rules. We better not crash while I'm doing this. Oh, fuck. Don't hit the green screen. Get the track. Yep. Oh. Loophole found. Sociedad, but they had 10 men. Oh, very nice. Wait, what did they were 4-1 with 10 men? Europa League. Europa League? That's not a real league. Man United. I laugh and I actually completely forget where Arsenal is. I'm assuming doing much worse, so. Also, Verstappen, how are you back behind Pierre Gasly? What the hell? These guys might be pushing on tight. Oh, they're on softs. They're on softs. Leclerc's on mediums and he was stuck behind Piastri. He's burning up his mediums and he can't get past us. That is embarrassing, Charles. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That is real bad. Fuck.
Do a barrel roll.
Very, very difficult.
Oh shit. The green screen, the green screen.
You're doing a good job.
Please don't fall over. Please don't snap the green screen. Hello. That still counts. A Rapid F1, what a nice time to join us. Just a normal time to raid the stream. Fault develops. Bottas with the issue. Oh. If he slows down, then he slows Leclerc down, and then we go past them both. It's a bold plan, and it's definitely going to work. Verstappen is falling behind. He's obviously on hards. He's not quite got the pace, but the plan obviously is DRS train our way along. If we go behind maybe Ricardo and then he pulls us along, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's top of a little bit. And then we start to come good at the end of this stint if we can just stay with the pack. Piastri still on the back of Leclerc. We've got a Pierre Gasly on the back, but he's burning up some softs to get there. I like our position currently. I like where we're going. Also in the Champions League beating PSV 7-1. Oh. Never did I doubt. Never did I doubt. I'm a Liverpool fan, lol. You had your time. You had your fun. You had a couple years, and I'm sure it was glorious. Now get in the bin. Someone asked, what do I think about Formula 1 potentially going up to 22 cars? What do you think of the grid potentially going to more than 22 cars? More than 22? I'd say hell yeah. We had, what, 26 cars back in 2012? Go for it. I can't remember. They've now written a limit into the sporting regulations. I think it's either 24 or 26. Either one, I think, would be cool. I say, yeah, it can't harm the sport. Obviously, the other teams like, oh, we make less money, or we get less money from the prize distribution. Shut up. Put the other teams in the sport. It's good for fans. You'll go down from making, fucking 300 mil a year to only 279 mil a year. Boo-hoo. They'll be fine. 24 is the limit. I'd say I would love to have 24 in that case. 12 teams sounds like a nice number. It means you have like the 2 joke backmarker teams, but typically there's a lot of opportunities to get new faces into the sport, and we had lots of really good throughput in the noughties and 2010s of like a lot of new drivers coming into the sport, I would say. More so than we see nowadays, this year notwithstanding. Piastri P3, we take those. Bottas with an issue has made his way up into P1. Hopefully he slows Sainz down. No, he's back down to P2. Yeah, I'm all for it. I would love to see it. Looking forward to having 22. Would love to get 24. If we are, then it's not going to be for a few years. Like, obviously, Cadillac made their initial announcements in 2020. No, like a year ago. So potentially we could get people in for 2027. More likely, sort of 2028 at this point. Yeah. I'd love to see it. Why aren't you conserving fuel? Conserving fuel? Fuel is meant to be burnt. Why the hell would I conserve it? If we have less fuel, we have a weight advantage and the car goes faster. And therefore, we win the race, as evidenced by Oscar Piastri in P3, despite driving a pink and teal shitbox. China 2024 flashbacks. We've only done 7 laps! Just give it time! Give it time! I say force all teams to have 2 drivers and a rookie. Like a 3-car thing? No, I like it how it is. Again, I don't like forcing people to do stuff. I don't like artificial like competition, artificial jeopardy, artificially getting rookies into the sport when they maybe shouldn't be there. The progression's been slower in recent years, yes, but now we have 5 or 6 if you count Liam Lawson. So yeah, I think it's fine. I don't think we need to force, because if we forced 10 rookies into the car, we'd obviously have the 5 we have now. Lawson probably wouldn't count. But then what? Like, who are you filling up the grid? And that's the same every year. Like, if it's a rookie, you have to get 10 new people every year. That's insane level of, like, churn coming through Formula 2. So, yeah. So, no, I don't agree with that kind of thing. Are the Red Bulls on softs? Yes, they are. We're keeping pace. I might win this race. Oh, God. Oh, no. Fuel is meant to be burnt. You know what else is meant to be burnt? The new Marlboro cigarettes. I'd love to see the F2 champion guaranteed a spot, but no idea how. Oh, God. No, again, it's artificial. I don't like it.
Do a barrel roll.
Thank you, Lewis. Just as... I almost went direct into the green screen. I got no spin and full thrust. It was full thrust. Let's actually deploy a bit of ERS, see if we can get onto the back of those Red Bulls. 1.7 behind. Rookie race at the end of the year would be fun. That I do agree with. That I could definitely get on board with. It's a shame it didn't happen last year. I do agree, like, the talk started maybe a bit too late in the year. I believe it's confirmed, like, all but confirmed for this year. I think that's a great idea. You know, lots of people just... Hello.
Shabby Wobbly gifted a tier 1 sub to Barrel Roll. They have given 36 gift subs in the channel.
I mean, I guess it counts. I guess it counts. That's a hell of a loophole, Shabby, but I guess it counts. Ow. Fucking hell. I just... Can I move this further back? No, there's a door. There's a door. Does that work? Yeah. A bit more space to play with. There's a little bit down there, but ignore that. Yeah. Oh, clean. I should burn even more fuel. No, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. You know I will.
Need to focus on getting the pack up. We've got no energy.
I know the churn would be insane. That's the point of getting 10 to 11 new rookies every year. At some point, we'd have like an 11-year-old in a Ferrari. It would be perfectly chaotic. Hello. It's all fun and games until, yeah, a 9-year-old kid gets murdered because he can't reach the brake pedal.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to do a barrel roll, man. They have given 37 gift subs in the channel.
Gotta honor it. Gotta honor it, I suppose. It's a slow one. Ugh. It was a slow one, but it still counts. You gain 3 kg fuel in a safety car. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's burn this. We'll get a safety car. I'll be fine.
Cancel the lift and coast.
Be alright.
Copy.
Verstappen now has a Ferrari on the back of him as well. We can deal with one Ferrari up ahead. We can deal with the second. It's fine. How is Tyres doing? Tyres doing alright. It's kind of just on the pace. Let's push him up a little bit. Don't know if we gain much by going on standard, so let's push a little bit.
You can push more.
Where's the Mr. V do a backflip button? I would set a price, but there's no amount of bits that will cover like a broken spine. I've never done a backflip in my life. Maybe like on a trampoline. I just don't see that as my place. It's not my skill set. Can we put the whole grid in those kids drive around cars? You mean the ones with the tiny little electric motor? You know where they're like this big and it's like a tiny little Mercedes G-Wagon? Yes. That slaps. Honestly, imagine we get like 20 of those and I did like a YouTuber Grand Prix, but it's all like kids. How much do those things cost? They're probably like super expensive. Oh! Oh! And it's only... Where's the price? I mean, it don't support Amazon, but it's only 200 quid. That's... When we get the money in from this next sponsor segment, I mean... Oh my days. Oh my, look how cool this kid looks. Fucking hell. Jesus. They turned up to the photo shoot. It's like, all right, just a normal photo shoot. Don't need to go too hard. You know, don't need to fucking, I was going to say something weirdly sexual and that would be mildly, massively inappropriate. Oh. That, I mean, but that is overtly sexual. Now that the kid's gone, oh god, oh my god! Look at the look it's given you.
So ahead you've got Leclerc.
Jesus, 110 centimeters. How big is it? It's not tiny. See, honestly, this is the right size to go around Monaco. 20 of these, I'll get 19 other creators.
Very, very difficult.
We'll get 20 of these. We'll book out a karting track, and we will have the Mr. V McQueen Grand Prix. The first annual McQueen Grand Prix.
Lovely stuff.
How much? What's 20 times 200? 4 grand?
P3.
A small price to pay. A small price to pay.
2 seconds ahead.
Someone says, would.
Tyres on the higher side.
I would as well, man, honestly. Okay, engine overheating massively around here, though. Need to be careful of that one.
More grip to defend an attack.
We're holding P3. How are these guys doing their softs? Oh, they've mashed them up! We are in a good position. Russell on hards is actually ahead of us, but we're kind of sticking with him, so I don't hate it. Actually not. We're 2 seconds off the back of him. Alright. Oscar is just on another level. I would love to see that, not gonna lie. It's a solid video. It's a solid video. We could even do a league. Do a full league in the McQueen cars. Or maybe everyone can supply their own like kids ride around car. We'll set like a wattage limit, I suppose, like a power limit. But then everyone can provide their own car. I know which one I'm getting. We'll do the YouTuber Kids Car Grand Prix. Oh, my days. I hope that Grand Prix will be sponsored by Mr. Vape. I mean, if they pick up a comprehensive sponsorship package with the channel for all media, then yeah, I guess so. Someone make this into an AC mod. It must be already. It must be. Mr. V, you should make a fancy F1 league. Well, funny you should say that. We already have a fancy F1 league, which you can join right now. The Garage Enthusiasts, we already have like 140 people in there. You can get in there as well. It's going to be competitive. Genuinely, it's not a joke thing. There's going to be some really strong teams in that, so you can join Bish Bash Bosh IRL. It will be, yes. Okay, we'll stay in this fight with Leclerc. It doesn't look like we're going to get the 2 Red Bulls. We kind of had the chance, we missed it. Oh god, stop burning that. Overheat your engine, you dick. We're now on the back of Hamilton, but if we can ride around with Hamilton, that can work in our favor. If Hamilton goes through on Russell and we just stay with him, it's not terrible. Is the code in Discord? Yes. There's a fantasy channel in the Discord. You can go in there, and then the join links are all pinned at the top. I know we're joking, but I'm genuinely considering. I think I could get some other creators to sign up to or buy those and organize a race. And it would be so much fun. It would be so much fun. Look in the Discord. What? What possibly have you put in the Discord? Oh, you photoshopped my face onto the Lightning McQueen child. Great. I didn't need that in my life. Just didn't need that, honestly. Alright, let's start going through this thing a little bit faster. I don't want to watch a full-length Azerbaijan Grand Prix, funnily enough. Wait! Wait. Hang on a second. The Red Bulls both pit. They're 2 stopping. But they weren't even that far ahead. Intriguing. Which means we might be on the winning strategy. We need to get back onto the back of Leclerc. We cannot let him drop. He might be stopping soon, if that's the case. Honestly, they might have fumbled this because they were only like a few seconds up the road from us. Please name it Formula Kid. We'll see. We might have some sponsor considerations to sneak on in there. Verstappen is now on the back of Bottas. Hopefully he can kind of match his pace. It would be nice. He's still overheating his tyres. Okay, you need to go in the clean air, mate. Get in that clean air. Stop doing that.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. It's going to slow us down. We're going to lose the slipstream a bit, but for the sake of the tyres, it is worth it. Verstappen's are so hot. There we go. There we go. Getting colder now. Lovely stuff. Shabby quick, rig the predictions so someone can buy a pit stop. I am not going to be stopped. If this is the first Mr. Vin, nothing is standing in my way. Nothing. This could genuinely be it. Leclerc can't go much longer. 52% of the softs. They are about to go off a cliff. Oscar, on the other hand, has another 10 laps on these mediums. He's doing just fine. Vesti, with some damage. Has he smashed up his front wing? Don't know. Don't know. We're falling off the back of Leclerc. Still got Gasly on the back of us, but he's going to pit soon as well, surely. Yeah. Yes. And I feel like as well, these guys onto mediums, that is a long way to go on those mediums. They may not be getting to the end of this on those. They might be... I think they are two-stopping. Oh, it's exciting. It's not exactly cooling the tyres like I had hoped. Let's come off that pace just a second. We'll push it again if it goes down. Avoid high-risk curbs? Yeah, I guess so. Let's just see. We just need to not be so close to the back of people. If Leclerc pits, we will be golden, honestly. There we go. Why are you underusing your tyres? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. No more questions. Next question. We've already got them on clean air. Yeah. Getting tense. We're holding on the back of Leclerc. I think Leclerc might be trying to one-stop. He might just go into hards and try and one-stop this, so we are potentially fighting him. This is on strategy with Charles. We need to make this work. I guess what we can do is just get ahead of him and then go full defense. We can just blast these hards. And he has to stop earlier. There's no way! Still catching ever so slightly. Verstappen's just holding place. The Redeem doesn't say you have to pit both cars, does it? No, it's a single car. It's a single car. Absolutely not pitting both of them if someone redeems that. '13 and 14 battle of the century. Well, the Oladelli Van Dorn battle. Leclerc pits! The time has come. Okay, we have clean air, so I'm going to take that off. You can't get any more clean than just being in P1. Leclerc pits. Now is our time to shine. We've got another... 6 laps? 6 laps? It is both for 100. No, it's not! It doesn't say that. You can't just make shit up. All it says is F1 Manager pit stop. That's it. Oh no, it it does say both cars. Oh, in the description. Oh, I didn't know that was there. It's both cars. It's both cars. I don't believe anyone has enough points. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. We are in the lead. This could be for the lead of the race. Bottas some mediums and he's dragging them out. So he might be trying to go to the end on those mediums, which is a bold strategy. Leclerc pits for softs? He pits for softs? Okay. So he's two-stopping as well. The one-stop may just be the strategy. Change it fast. No, we stick with it. We stick with it. Save fuel? Yeah, you might be right, to be fair. No, wait, no, wait, no. No, we keep the underfuel for now. We keep the underfuel for now. Max is actually on the back of Leclerc. Can he use this to get himself back up? I think he's dropping off the back of him. That's all right. Okay. Let's keep going around a little bit faster. Bottas still has a mechanical problem. Save the fuel early. Fine. Fine. It's worse, but fine. Okay, we're looking out about maybe like 25, lap 25, 26 to pit Oscar. We'll see how it goes. Russell mechanical for everyone's just dying. I think everyone's got old gearboxes and old engines. Everyone's falling apart. Tires obviously getting hotter again, but nothing crazy. They're surviving. They're surviving. All right. We're saving fuel. We're saving fuel. We'll see how it goes. Let's start going a little bit quicker. Yeah, we'll go for like a 25, 26 stop for Piastri. Bottas is sneaking up to the back of us, but we're not too worried about him. Yellow.
Crash ahead, crash ahead, crash.
Oh, she's merely a touch.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Classic Albon ugh there. Love to hear it. Is he still going? He's not got a lot of front wing. He's still going though, he's dropping down. Does he just spin it at turn 3? No, he's fine. He keeps out the wall. Push Piastri to make a gap for his pit stop. There's so many conflicting pieces of information here. These guys are all two-stopping, apart from Russell, I think. Maybe Bottas is trying to stretch those to the end, but that is still insane.
How are the tyres? Front left struggling a bit.
I don't think I can push him in a way that doesn't just detriment me. So I think we're just going to carry on. We're just going to carry on. I know Bottas is catching, but he's two-stopping. I think. There's nothing I can do to stay ahead of him, so we just have to go. Science with a one-stop, maybe? Yellow flag.
Crash ahead, crash ahead, crash ahead.
Come on, please.
Debris on track.
Multiple cars. That sounds like the kind of thing you call a safety car for. Yes, of course. That looks like a safety car to me. He's got no front wing. Call a safety car. Give it to me now. I just need that safety car. We'll pit a couple laps later, like 25 or 26, but I'm not going to go around too long for the safety car. Max can go a bit longer in his stint, then he can really push his tyres. Max can pit like 31, 32, that kind of thing. He'll be fine. He's got life left in those. Bottas is coming 3 seconds behind. I really don't want to be saving fuel anymore. I really want the safety car. I'll turn it back up. I'll turn it back up for now. We'll save it later. I just want to be slightly further ahead by the time we pit. Or slightly not as close to the pack, should I say. If they are all catching me. Do the same with Max. He's got down there. He's starting to get closer. Bottas still there. He's still coming. I guess if he is two-stopping, I'm going to have to fight him on pace for the final stint, which is going to be interesting. He can go longer, though, and he can maybe pit onto softs, so he's going to have good pace at the end. We'll see how it goes. He's going to get ahead of us. Or is he? Do I go full defend? Do I just go full defend and, like, piss him off? Could be fun. Could be fun. Is your shirt a preseason livery to hide your curves? Bro. The most technically advanced way to get called fat. It's wild. Always defend. Now because then Science catches up. I guess he's kind of catching anyway. Bottas might just go straight past and does. These options do nothing. I swear to God. Oh, we stay ahead though. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Bottas is... He's either going to be on the back of us or slightly ahead of us either way. So there's no point slowing down how fast we're lapping. There's no point in this situation. Verstappen ahead of Hamilton. Don't hate that. Don't hate that. On hards. Don't hate that. I guess Hamilton pit behind us in this back there again, but it's alright. Gasly is pit again for new softs. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Oh. I kind of want to see someone who's pit onto, like, new hards. What was that sound?
Yep. Copy.
Oh, it's just a lap. Who has most recently gone onto hards? We've got Sainz. Kevin Magnussen. Let's look at Magnussen's lap history. Just in case it gives us an indication of the, like, speed benefit. So he comes in, he comes out. Suddenly gains not much, honestly. He was so erratic on his lap times before. He's so erratic, that's impossible to say. I think he gains like 1-ish second a lap, maybe a little bit more. I think it might be time. I think it might be time to put Oscar. I think it's time to push these tyres, and then we'll call him into the pits in a sec.
Come on, mate. Think about K0 so we've got energy. Copy.
You stay behind Leclerc. You stay where you belong. Slap bang in between Oscar's cheeks. He was there for the first stint. He's going to be there for this stint too. Am I streaming till FP1? That wasn't the plan, but you never know. You never know how long this race might take. No. Not actually. Okay, should be pretty nicely locked onto the back of Leclerc. Hamilton gets past Verstappen, but that's understandable. I feel like I want to call Oscar's stop for next lap. If the people behind are still catching. Next lap, onto hards. Call it. He's coming in.
Box. Copy, box.
At least it's an Oscodium. We still got some work to do. It's not a guaranteed Oscodium, I don't think. If the guys in front are pitting again, that is nice. That helps us. But it's still not a given. It's still not a given. Just going full beans in these tyres, just completely fuck them up to end this stint. I feel like, honestly, you turn the tyre pace up and you just get slower, and you turn it down and you get slower again. Hello. And nothing changes anything in this game.
We've got a yellow flag
Smile.
here.
Thank you, Potaco, for the 2 months of Prime. That sounded like a threat. Smile. Now, Ocon has just done this. Will this call a safety car? No, he carries on. He carries on. It's entirely of your own doing, Ocon. Will we have any 2 GP streams like we did last season? I have no plans for it. I did those when it was like a full day Saturday when I had nothing else to do. I've got no plans at the moment, no. God, a safety car now would just be absolutely delicious. Would just be so good. Oladelli, you could do that. You could put it in the wall right now, mate. 2.4. We're getting more consistent on the 2.4s. It's not terrible. We come up behind Verstappen. We might be ahead of Verstappen, actually.
Yeah.
Just ahead. Just ahead. All right. Don't fight him. Don't fight him. Don't fight him. He's got to go. He's got to get on it.
Verstappen 1.1.
Why are you driving a literal Easter egg? We are the egg-based team. Look, we love our egg sponsors. They keep the team afloat. We would be nowhere without the Happy Egg Company and also Greg's. Stop defending? I believe I have already. I could go rarely defend. We could go never defend. Maybe that's better. Bye, see you. Thanks for the stream. Keep up the great content. No worries. Thank you for joining. Your check would be in the post for being a totally normal chatter, not a paid actor. 5-minute warning. I say just let the ads roll. Let the ads roll. We're just gonna stick here. The ads come when they come.
Let these guys go.
We're in the middle of this race. Trying to get Oscar's tyres up to temperature. And actually says he can do this pace, but I'm going to put him down to 4 dot just to see. Why is Verstappen in clean air? Oh, he is as well. I was trying to get his tyres cold, but his tyres are quite cold, so I guess it worked.
Okay, tyres have stabilised.
Tyre temperature optimal. Very nice. Let's go 4 dot pace, I think.
Look after front tyres.
Just want to top up his ERS a tiny bit.
No energy. Yeah.
Expecting a Marlboro ad? I mean, we've had enough already. I mean, we've had totally normal, unprompted discussion about cigarettes so far. Not an ad. Definitely not an ad. Go this up and deploy that. Get good, mate. Get faster. Come on.
Yeah.
Halfway through this race, less than a kilogram under. I think that's looking good. Okay, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. Put defend back on after the others pit again. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Dragovic crashes at 2.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Big crash. It was a big crash last time when we took Oscar out the race. Oh!
And that's not what they would have had in mind.
Safety car? I think he kept going. I think he kept going. He kept going. He kept going. One of these days, it's going to be a safety car. One of these kids is going to put it in the wall a little bit too hard. And then we're golden. Then we're in the money. Okay, Oscar onto the back of Russell. Hopefully it's a quick dispatch. Oh! And we're through. That's P6. Gasly up next. He is on sort of okay softs. Let's see. Dragovic with a puncture. It looks like he probably can get back to the pits from there. Yeah, he'll get back. He'll get back. He lets Ocon through. Had a lovely chance for a huge collision there, but it was never to be. He comes in. Sad. Sad. Why is Max so shit on your management? He's just unhappy, man. He's just been unhappy since we hired him. Because he's unhappy, he does bad, and then he stays unhappy. So, He's in a bit of a spiral, bit of a death spiral. He's doing a lovely Ricardo McLaren impression, I believe. It's just a bit of a struggle season.
Evening, Mr. V. How are sales on the Greg's meal deals? Been a handful of races now. Surely Terry's good funding coming through.
Greg's meal deals are unironically selling like hotcakes and hot savoury pastries as well. It's going great. The Oscar special, 2 sausage, bean and cheese and a Vinto. Turns out that's just what lots of people are ordering anyway. But you know, we get the merchandising cash if someone orders it. It's going great. Going great. We love our sponsors, Greg's. Everybody check out Greg's. Link in the description for a free 4-pack of sausage rolls every day. It's a crazy deal, but that is what they've offered us. Keep Max going longer and switch to softs? I guess we can. I guess it's doable. Wait, let's check. Let's check in the strategy changery thing. Which one's it in? This? He's only got scrubbed ones from Quali. He's going to have to go on this pace, and it's 8 seconds slower than the mediums. So I'm thinking, no. I'm thinking, no, let's not do that. Wets? No, thank you. 8-minute delta. No, I think it is. I think it is good what we're going for. Just because those softs under like 50% life are so slow. Particularly on our car, we just fall off a huge cliff. Other people seem to be able to make them work, but we just can't. So yeah. Okay. We are on. We're catching a couple of the cars ahead. I really feel like at least Leclerc and Hamilton are not getting to the end. And Bottas as well, 58%. Sainz probably can get to the end on this. Sainz might just win this race again. I like to think we can finish ahead of all of these others, though. P2 for Oscar, maybe? P2?
Car behind now, Russell.
Okay, we keep sending Max.
Let's focus.
We are now a lap later, which means we can push those softs a little bit harder when he goes onto them. I guess we'll call him maybe this lap. Go on. How about pitting later? It's too late now. Max is never on for the win, was he? He has to pit, so he's going to be like down with Russell. He can get a good finishing position, I think, but he's never on for like an amazing position. Definitely starting on the mediums was the way to go. For sure. Okay, we're about to get Gasly. DRS. Get him into turn 1. Ooh! Sneaky, sneaky. Get him into turn 3. No questions asked, and then he can't really get us back, so that's probably the better way to do it. And the move is done. The move is done halfway down the straight. Disgusting. Max comes through. 2.5 on the pit stop. Not as quick, but we take those. Going to deploy that a little bit as he comes out, just to get some pace going. Piastri, P5. One day I'm going to receive a cease and desist. What, from Greg's? Greg's? For the free advertising? I put them on a Formula 1 car that's worth millions. I have said literally nothing derogatory or inflammatory about Greg's. I love Greg's. Greg's is love. Greg's is life. Genuinely, I do love Greg's. I would never say anything bad about Greg's. I'm advertising them for free, completely willingly. I see no reason they would want me to stop. Do you think Max this season can get the all-time highest elo? Yes, in that old system. I'm obviously working on the V-score system, which I hope to be out. It's not going to be out before Australia, spoilers, but I hope to be out in the next couple of weeks. I'll also be launching it like with a video to explain all of it. So we shall see how he's doing. We shall see how he's doing in that system. Maybe he already has it. Maybe he's nowhere near. I don't know. I don't know. Mrs. V just messaged me saying, why are you getting a cease and desist? I'm not getting a cease and desist. I'm advertising Greg's for free. There is no reason they would want me to stop. Okay, you may be talking about all the cigarette chat earlier. That I could see someone wanting me to stop. Certainly not Philip Morris or British American, though. I'm sure they were loving it. I have literally bought Greg's as a result of Mr. V streams. That's quite funny. Talking about Greg's, what vegetarian thing should I try when I go to the UK this summer? Ooh. Ooh. Good question. Well, Greg's does do vegetarian, and the Greg's vegan sausage roll is decent. The pastry will most likely be undercooked. That's just... You just have to expect that. That's fine. If you want, like, vegetarian savory... Obviously, mate, you gotta bang in a curry. I don't know where you're going in the UK. That kind of varies what's available to you. Leclerc pitted. Did he? He did. He did. Onto mediums, and he's ahead of us. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Mrs. V is answering your question. She says, vegan sausage roll, veggie bake. If we're talking Greg's only, then yes. Wedges, not terrible, not terrible. I don't personally like Greg's wedges. I would never get them. But I can understand it. I can understand it. I would say, honestly, if you come in, get yourself... Fast food is tricky. Also, I completely missed out. Gail, thank you for the super chat. Evening, Mr. V. House says... No, I didn't miss that out. Thank you for the super chat, though. I didn't say thank you. Mrs. V says, wrong opinion regarding the wedges. Well, fight me. I just find them to be... Hold the fucking phone. What lap is it? What lap is it? Oh, it would have been crazy to stay out that long, I think. Do we see the cars ahead now pitting? Obviously, it doesn't make any sense for us to pit. Unless we go full mad lad and like pit onto softs. Mr. V on the sofa tonight. I think we just swap what everyone ahead does. If they don't pit, I'm tempted to go on softs. We'll come out behind. We'll be behind Alonso. Oh, we'll be quite a long way down. No, maybe not. Maybe we just stay on these hards. Take the P4. Yeah, fair enough.
Safety car. We need to focus on the energy now. Delta positive.
I think we'll come up behind Alonso. I don't know, though.
We need to maintain the tyre temp and the surface condition.
I think we could still get like a P5 if we try it. Does he have softs? Also, Max is closer to the pits, but that makes no sense for him. I'm not doing it on Max. Our best ones are 94s. Do 40 laps, easy. A 1 second a lap advantage sounds nice. I think we go for it. Pit Verstappen as well. Okay, we can pit Verstappen as well. I think we go for it. What's your best ones? 94s. Only half a second. I was on mediums, that's why. If only he had stayed out. If only. Do it and run them light till the end. Yeah, yeah. I don't hate that.
Box. Copy. Box. Yep.
Wait. I thought... Because he was here, I thought Max was on the main straight. He's in this back section. Fuck. I thought he was just about to get to pit entry. Oh well. That's fine. He does still have a huge gap to Vesti, who can't catch him, so he might even come out ahead of Vesti still. Oh, they pit ahead. They do pit ahead.
Is everyone okay?
What was the crash even? I didn't see the replay. Ocon obviously out. Drogovic damaged? Drogovic damaged. I feel like it must have been Ocon Drogovic again in that case. Too much fuel. I would love to have less fuel. Don't worry, but you guys would complain at me constantly if it goes negative. Okay, decent stop, 2-3. Not terrible. Max is coming around now. And actually Alonso pits, so we just stay in P5 as well. We're going to have a fight.
P5.
We're typically good on soft tyres. We're typically good on a restart.
Car behind Alonso.
This could go well.
16 laps to go.
This could go well.
P5. Car ahead, Sainz. Sainz 3.4. Gasly.
It's going to be a few laps of this safety car. Obviously, with everyone pitting and then catching back up. Tyres can go forward at the end. Very nice.
Rear tyres.
Should get a nice bit of save before that.
Copy.
Okay. We just catch the pack. Lovely. Balanced on fuel. It doesn't really make any difference on the safety car. You can turn it up, but yeah. Don't send me fucking messages saying wake up V. It's fine to remind me of stuff, but stop being rude, genuinely. Look into the 2025 DLC yet? I didn't know there was DLC on C. I know they did the update where you can, like, edit your seasons. I didn't know if there is a new DLC. What are people on and how broken? We have Bottas still on the lead on old hards. Leclerc pitted recently onto mediums. Hamilton on brand new softs. Sainz on brand new mediums. Interesting. Rossi on scrub softs. Gasly scrubbed mediums. Yeah, Gasly pit for scrubbed mediums. I guess he had to. So yeah, fair enough. Interesting. Oh no, he did that. He did that before the safety car. Sucks to be you, Gasly. 15 laps to go. I believe we'll get a few laps of this because we've got some stragglers. Drogovic and Albon. It's going to take them a couple laps. They're going real slow. It's a community mod. Okay. In that case, I'm not gonna get it. How is Yuki up 10 positions? That McLaren is quick, okay? He was qualifying it on pole. It is a rapid car. It's all car. I think the McLaren Mountain should be like the second fastest car. Genuinely. It's all car. I was right to drop him. And now we got Max Verstappen, who's clearly an improvement. Safety car ending.
Yeah.
A full beans engine for a while.
If you could push a bit harder and try and get up to him, let's see.
Stick on Piastri though.
Yeah.
When does Bottas go? Not yet. He's
Yeah.
being smart about it. Do not want to go early here in Baku. Unless you can catch the guy behind slipping. It's a weird place to do it. Oh no, he hasn't. He hasn't gone yet. They all separated. I thought he had gone.
Racing from the control room.
He's going now. He's going now. We are racing. On the back of Sainz. No car audio. There we go. Dragovic for the mechanical fault. Not surprising if he slammed into the side of Ocon. Can we get Sainz? I do believe. I certainly do believe we can. Full aggression. There we go. Round the side of the Red Bull. Up the inside of turn 3.
Quick 3.
But back behind him. Excuse me, Oscar. What do you think you're doing? Oh, I got so much goddamn fuel in this baby. I'm gonna run this so hot. I'm gonna damage the shit out of these new engines. Oh! And that is not a place to make an overtake, but Oscar does it anyway. The send. That would have been an easy crash in real life. Clattering over those curbs. But we're through. 1.6 to Leclerc. Sainz very much holding us up. Hopefully we start to gain some ground. Tyres overheating. You shut up. Didn't ask.
Cool the tyres down the straight.
I will take him off the curbs. I'll take him off the curbs. Hopefully that helps.
Stay off curbs.
We'll do the same for Max. Hopefully that's the way to go. Also, he's got Don't Fight teammate, but I don't think that's really applicable anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Clean Air might force some overtakes. It's such a long way back now. Okay, maybe it's, yeah, Clean Air instead of curbs. Clean Air instead of curbs.
You can use curbs. Yeah.
Tires on mediums as well. Ugh. Obviously, these are scrubbed, which is not ideal.
Okay.
But we'll get there. We'll get there. I don't want to use too much of them. That's some hards. Because I don't want to be so low for the last few laps. I just feel like Sainz is going to come sailing back past us if we have less than 50%. Honestly, I might put him on standard for a bit, keep the tyres in a good condition. And then we can push when these guys get on the back of us.
Bring the rear surfaces down, that'll improve balance. Yeah.
Verstappen's getting Aggie. He's fighting. He's going through on Sonoda. Up into the castle. Weird place to do it, but oh, pushes Sonoda to the wall. Very, very smart. Yeah, we're gonna save. We hold on. You never know what might happen up ahead. But we need to actually have these tyres with us. Is he still going in clean air? He is, which is probably for the best. Oh, Verstappen is peak confidence. Lovely stuff. Stop pushing that, though. Just realised. Always miss the ERS. Always forget about the ERS. We'll just go top up down the end of here, and by the time we get to turn 2, I think we should have, like, over 50% again. Sainz fucked anyway. Sainz has fucked. I mean, Sainz has some issue. I don't know. Maybe Sainz has, like, no ERS. We don't know exactly. He keeps that. With that, should be good. You'll be fine, Max. You'll be fine. Stay with it. You'll be alright, lad. Come on. Okay. Russell, 2 seconds behind. 10 laps to go. Another yellow. Oh, VSC? Is he going slow?
There's a yellow flag now.
He's for sure going slow.
It was George Russell involved. Not a lot of wiggle room here. Has to be said, that was pretty risky. And they'll have to pick themselves up after that.
Why did we slow down? Maybe it was just like weird animations.
And clearly they're not what everyone...
That should give some opportunity to Verstappen. If he slows down some people, that might help Verstappen. It might also help us if there's less people coming onto the back of us to fight. Russell was the most likely one to do that. Just have to watch the Rangers shootout as the Mr. Vin's still on. Mr. Vin is going to be tricky. We're currently in P4. The others ahead did pit under a late safety car, as did we. So all on similar tyres. We remain hopeful for some fuck up for the cars ahead. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. I'm trying to get Max's tyres back down into a not fully destroyed range, but obviously he's in traffic. He's fighting. He's trying to get onto the back of Snowder again, outside DRS, which is not great. Gaining, apparently. Piastri, on the other hand, is looking very solid for P4. And in our Constructors' battle, 12 points for us, 1 point for McLaren currently. VSC! We get it. For what?
We can just focus on charging the pack. Copy.
Is it VSC? It is.
Keep that delta positive.
Here's the replay. Here we've got the Aston Martin. Within a split second, the impact's made. And
Honestly, Aston, just fire him. Just get rid of him mid-season. Get him out. Christ. Okay, Verstappen is getting some temperature out of his tyres, which is good overall. Love to see. Oscar's got his in a very nice place. Tyres too? I guess so.
All okay. Caution, debris.
Yeah.
So take it easy.
We'll keep the engine turned up though. It should be cooling down anyway. We'll just be sending it immediately when we get back on it. I can't believe we've got so much fuel. Absolutely disgusting. We're not that far off. 3.6 to the cars ahead. It's not that far. Come on, one mistake, one collision between the two Ferraris, and we are in there. It can and will happen. Alonso and a Williams up to P7. Albon mechanical fault. Come on, man. Under the VSC.
Oh dear. What a miserable way to
Yeah, that's an
answer
engine.
this one.
That's just normal Alpine, normal Alpine engine operation. Are we losing time?
VSC ending.
VSC ending.
Copy.
Bop.
Push the tyres.
When does it go green? Not a great time for us. It's okay. Coming out of the corner. It's okay. Actually, we gained half a second. We gained a second immediately. Okay, I don't hate that at all. Don't hate that at all. I want to keep the ERS kind of good. Just going to use some here and then we'll... Yeah. Okay. 1.6 to Bottas ahead. Bottas going way slower now. Potentially something out of his car as well. 1.3. Oh, sorry, 1.7. I'm reading the wrong number. Still getting closer. Get to DRS with a full send. We can full send for a little bit. We can full send a little bit. I don't know if we can actually get to the DRS. If the cars up ahead are slowing each other down, maybe. Verstappen currently out the points, but he's got opportunity. He's right in there. You never know. Two, 1. We should be in slipstream. I kind of want to take the slipstream to get up to them.
Copy.
Might do the same for Max, honestly. We need the slipstream at this point. It's not long to go.
Okay.
I'm actually not gaining on Bottas currently. Let's see if that changes. 7 laps to go. We gained through the middle section. We've got good grip through here. His hard's not cutting it. Bottas! Bottas! Major mechanical fault!
Oh no! Seems like a terminal failure to me.
Terminal failure!
They could do.
That sounds like an Oscodium to me. We love the words terminal. It doesn't look that terminal. He's still driving. If the terminality of the terminal failure could make itself apparent, that would be lovely. Hopefully he just peels into the pits. Peel into the pits. Retire the car. Yes! Okay, just the 2 Ferraris. If Red Bull can explode, so can the Ferraris. Gotta watch out for the cars behind. Don't overheat the tyres. Verstappen gets up as well. Into P10, that's point. Singular. 4 seconds. Don't overheat the tyres. Go like this. That's alright. Ugh. The stress. Piast win is still on. We need something crazy. But 2 Ferraris colliding in Baku. Stranger things have happened. This. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's go for the win. Also do a barrel roll.
I need to be quick. I don't have time. Oh. Fuck, it gets harder, man. There's no grip. There's no grip. Max needs to go. No, he's fine. He's fine, he's fine. He's behind Van Dorn. That's not great. That's not great, I have to say. Yellow flag.
Big shunt.
I don't care about science mechanical fault. Show me the big shunt. Is it these 2? It's not these 2. That's sad. It's not these 2. Fucking hell. I want to see the shunt.
There, that certainly looks like a terminal failure. What a
Oh, it was behind. It was behind. It was the Williams and a Haas. Red Bull, double DNF. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We take those. We do take those.
Crash ahead, crash ahead, crash ahead.
Joe and car number is that? It might have been Oladelli. Good on you, Granu. Good on you.
can do about that one.
Podium. I think, honestly, 5 laps to go. Another one?
To be the McLaren that's involved.
Yes! I've been praying for the downfall of my enemies, and it's here! The downfall is finally here! Baku was our race!
Team back in the garage.
Come on, now just the 2 Ferraris. Now just the 2 Ferraris. That's all we need. Sargent has damage. Verstappen's going to get up again. He's going to get into P10. If Sainz's terminal failure could terminate him, that would be amazing. No penalties. Of course not. Of course not. Show did nothing wrong. Full push? No. No, that's a silly idea. Our car is very slow on low softs. Very slow. The 2 Ferraris have also stopped fighting and put a 3.5 second gap between them. I don't know if that's just coincidence or if that's just genuine, like, big brain move from the Ferrari strategy in game. But they can't crash if they're that far apart, which is very bad for us. The 2 Arbies, on the other hand, can. Max, you have to get past that car. It has a terminal failure. You have to get through. Okay, he gets through on Sainz. Good. 2 more cars. Russell and Van Dorn should be doable. Should be doable. Hamilton isn't washed in this game. No, I completely agree. Come on. Get Russell. We do go for the driving clean now. We need to get the tire temperature down.
Okay.
Push, mate, push, please. Just stay ahead of that car. And just get Van Dorn. Get the P8 at least. Engine getting hot, but it's alright. Engine's meant to be hot. You've never seen a cold engine. That would be weird. Through on Van Dorn. Weird place for it. But you got a spook in. It's a psychological battle. Right on the back of him. Shove him through the corner. I'm going to be right on the back coming into this. Don't want to bottom out the ERS too much. It's okay.
Rear tyres are hot.
We're kind of getting closer to Piastri, but that's fine. We're kind of saving. Kind of saving. Let's bring those tyres down a bit.
Cool the tyres on the straight. Copy. 4 to go.
That's fine.
Copy.
That's fine. What's Ricciardo doing? He's on mediums. He's working them. Hulkenberg with the issue. Hulkenberg is for sure behind us. Okay, can we get Van Dorn? ERS open. He's still in clean air. Don't do that. Stop doing that. Go in the slipstream. Ricciardo's actually catching at a rate that I don't enjoy. Yeah, Ricciardo is closing. He's not closing that much, though. And we've got tools in our arsenal. We have tools, which we may use.
We're good to push on the tyres.
1.4. Don't cheer for Ricciardo. Don't cheer for Ricciardo. I swear to God, you guys. One good thing happens for me and you're immediately cheering for my competitors. Ola Daly crashes. VSC? Nope, just the yellow.
Here we are then looking at turn 12. And that's the moment the car plows into the wall.
Very uninspiring. Very underwhelming. Gonna get that monster top up.
Focus on getting the pack up.
And then we go for the monster push.
3 to go. Copy.
He's defending.
Stay ahead of those guys.
It's always good advice, Ben.
Use
Push the tires. Yep. We can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, that's the nice thing we can do.
Max, you can overtake the Sauber. You can definitely do that. There's definitely one thing you can do. Okay, we keep Ricciardo out of DRS. He's got Sonoda to deal with. Hopefully that slows him down. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, we get Van Dorn. That's P8, baby. Ricciardo down to 2 seconds again. Oh, yes. 3 laps to go. Back down the tires. Want to get the temperature out. He's fighting Sonoda. He's getting slowed down. He's getting slowed down. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Verstappen. Not really pulling out a gap on Van Dorn, I have to say. He's going to go down, take some temperature out the tyres, then fight Van Dorn once again. Sonoda on the back of us. We can't lose this place to McLaren. That is not on. Just watching this like a hawk. Snowed with the DRS. That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with these things. This is going to be the final lap. We're going to watch this at 1x speed. Snowder is right there. But he seems to have forgotten. Whom's the fuck Oscar Piastri is! Around the outside of 1. He stays in the lead. We're going full deploy.
So you can use energy.
Verstappen is once again behind Stoffel Van Dorn. He's absolutely washed. Through on Piastri there. Sorry, through on Tsunoda there. With Piastri. Side by side. We're ahead. Okay. All we need is a big push coming out
We need to focus
of whatever corner this is. It's not the last corner because these ones have numbers, but this corner. And then we stay ahead of Tsunoda. Come on, Max, you got this. Mate, you got this. It's just Pierre Gasly. It's just Pierre Gasly in an RB, man. Come on. Come on, you be fine. We need to watch Piastri. Mate, he better have a good run out this corner. Please, Oscar!
energy available.
Yeah.
Just send him into the wall if you have to. No. Yes! Into the wall! Come on. Put him in the pits for all I care. Just make sure he's behind at the line. Make sure he's behind at the line!
Oh, and it's Hamilton! Lewis Hamilton with the win today!
P3! Oh! Wait, where's Verstappen? Where's Verstappen?
Yeah.
He's gonna get Van Dorned. He's gonna get Van Dorned.
That's a very good drive.
He's not getting past him. Oh, maybe with the DRS. Come on, the last minute. He doesn't. P8 though. We got Gasly. We got Gasly. Oh. Thank you. Point 1. Tsunoda was getting antsy. He was trying it. He was going any which way he could. But there was no way through on the Gregsmobile. This big pink monster. Oscar whipped it out. Wow. He flopped it down. He said, look at this. Drove to a podium. That is how we do it in Melbourne.
Max Verstappen, soon to be greeted by his team.
Why shine Max?
Wow.
And Yuri with the 5 gifted on YouTube to celebrate. Thank you, man. Oh,
What's this?
for fuck's sake.
Do a podium roll.
Oh, we'll do it in celebration. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We didn't have a pit stop come through. No one ruined it.
I think it's time to cool off here in Azerbaijan.
Oh. Oh, God. It wasn't the win. The win remains in our future. But that's an Oscodium. These creepy, eyeless models
They'll be feeling in the team
celebrating up there. They literally don't have eyeballs.
They certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
Well, everybody, that's
Oh,
all from us
God.
here in Baku.
Meet us next at the Marina Bay Circuit for a breathtaking race
Singapore
to
next.
Singapore.
Is next week our week? We shall find out then. I feel like we went well in Singapore last time. Can we get the double? Started P4, went up 1, finished P3, Yuki Tsunoda, 17 places gained and almost got a podium from P21. That's crazy. But we outscore McLaren. In the drivers, Oscar goes ahead of Fred Vesti once more. Fred Vesti with a fat 0. Means Oscar has taken P5 in the drivers, the best after the top 2 teams. Max scores 4. Stays... Whoa, Alonso scores 8. Bro. I'm catching Gasly, though. In the constructors, look at that. A 7-point gain on McLaren. It's not huge, but it's a start. It all helps. Red Bull with a 2. How? Did you get 2 for a pole? Oh, Sainz did finish. Sainz did get P10. I think it's 1 for a pole and 1 for P10. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. And how did we do? Real bad on pit stops. Still, yeah. Real bad. Cool. So that's good. And of course, the hefty 2.1 mil. And Max got P8, which means you don't need to give him his bonus, you stupid idiot, Max. You should not have signed that contract, mate. You dumbass. Alright. That was a crazy Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Oh, the tour center's upgraded. How lovely. A crazy, crazy Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I just want to see quickly, can we add... We can add more engineers? I was told there were more engineers available. How do I get to them? I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that was a crazy Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I am going to have to call it there, guys. Do not miss Bish Bash Bosh this Sunday. 4 p.m. GMT, the same time the previous ones have been. The last 2 have been crazy, and I get the feeling it's only hotting up. We have 40 drivers signed up for this. A full tournament. It's going to be wild. It's after the Australian Grand Prix, 4 p.m. GMT. So, I guess 6 Central European and like 11 a.m. East Coast. It's going to be wild. That's the next time I'll be live. Join me back here on YouTube and Twitch. Going to be great. I will be live broadcasting both quali and the race. Hopefully I can tell you tomorrow. It's not crazy. It's a bigger channel than mine, but it's nothing crazy. But it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Stay in touch. Get in the Discord. Follow on Blue Sky. All those good things. My heart is going crazy. I'm going to go. I'm going to down my water. Have a lovely chamomile tea. I'm going to chill. I'm just going to chill following that. Thank you for joining me, everybody. It's been crazy. Thank you to all the bits, the YouTube members, the Twitch subs. A lot of support today. Thank you so much, guys. It means a lot. New video is out today. Goes live for everyone tomorrow. But those of you who just became a YouTube member, you can watch it now. Whoa! I need to stop sounding like